Do your teeth hurt sometimes? Mine do. And with that, we will jump into the Elite Arena! Hello, Billy Gray. How's it going? Just stirred up a little Sunday, CQC. Join me. Join me or die. But seriously, come into CQC. If you're online, I will send you an invite. What am I doing? I'm playing CQC. It's gonna be a little, probably gonna do a shorter one this time. Yeah, please join in. Yeah, probably gonna do a shorter stream today because I've started work on a new episode. So I don't know. I don't imagine this going more than 2 hours. Probably an hour and a half. But if you folks are around, please join in the CQC. I'll send you some invites. We can have some good times together in the CQC, the CQC, the Championship, the Dangus ship. And of course, before this begins, I just want to take some time to bitch about how this isn't alphabetically ordered, or I can't sort it by everyone who's online. I mean, come on. Come on. It's almost as if you didn't expect anyone to be trying to play this game. You bastards. Oh, don't worry, Billy. I've had my shit days too. CQC is not about how good you are, it's just about how much fun you can have. No, actually, it's about how good you are. But, you know what? If you suck at it, you can just say that to yourself to make yourself feel better. There's lots of things you can do with your imagination. Okay, let me see if I can find you in this list. Oh, look, there's Bradford J. Bradford. Let's see here. There you are, Billy. You're still offline. I'm supposed to invite you if you don't log in. Huh? Whoa. Okay, there you go. Look at that, live updates. Billy Gray is at the main menu. Watch us as we follow Billy Gray's journey into the CQC arena. This is breathtaking. This is thrilling, folks. This is breaking news. This is the most exciting. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. It's going to be so goddamn exciting! Okay, I'm just gonna send you an invite. There you go. Come to the group. Anyone else in CQC? No? Not the usuals? Alright, well, we'll probably end up going against Locutus of Borg or one of those guys that seem to play CQC all the time. And good on them! This is a fun little thing. Hello, laptop legger. Ooh, Darbles. I'm sending invites. Anyone else in the CQC? CQC. I'm just gonna mute you, even though I love that little radio chatter. Don't be offended. If you want to, come on Discord though, let me know. And I can switch to another Discord group. How am I today? Well, it's Sunday, I'm losing an hour, that kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good day. It's just that, you know, losing that hour really does set you back. I feel like it should be 4 o'clock, but it's not, it's 5 o'clock. Alright, well, Billy, we're just gonna jump into this menu. We're not waiting for Darbs. Darbs, we'll probably end up in a game with Darbs. They'll be fine. Oh, Entris can't be here because he's having net issues! Well, if you want to talk, you can talk to me on the... I'll unmute you here. How do I unmute myself, though? What do I have to do? I can't do anything. Can you... Ah! In any case, you'd get a big lag on speaking. Oh boy. Okay, here we go! Entering the CQ sphere. And already we have Commander Leachy here. Oh, I am in an eagle with cannons, that's right. What a damage dealer. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not good. Laptop Lager is busy modding GTA San Andreas, so I'll keep that playing in the background for the most part. Wow. That's cool that people still play San Andreas. I'm sure with mods it probably would be pretty cool. Oh god. Okay. Alright, okay. That was not good. Alright. Commander Sepafreya. Prepare to get a whooping. Nope, you will not steal my kill. Come on, Leechy. Think you can go up against me? Oh, apparently you can! The winner is Leechy! I hardly knew ye. Yee, Knight Rider mod all the way. Oh my god, that sounds cool. Alright, Billy. Well, apparently we didn't get much of a chance there. But at least now we're in the... Let's see who we got here. Oh, I've never met any of these people before. It's a whole new world. But yeah, obviously, I might play a little bit of the base game. I don't know how long I'll do CQC. If I don't make it to 2 hours, I'll make the goal 2 hours. But if I don't get there, maybe I'll pop it open and show you all this little sneaky mission that I've been doing. Although, actually, I was just playing open and got myself wanted by accidentally shooting a mission target before I actually scanned them. Which is dumb, in my opinion. It's, like, very frustrating. Because it had said I scanned him. Anyway. Point being is I'm wanted and I don't know how to get rid of my bounty anymore because the whole system changed and I'm confused. But no matter. We have people to kill in CQC. At least we're, you know, I understand what's going on in this mode of gameplay. It's shoot or be shoot. Shoot or be shooted. Alright, you're trying to get away. I see how it is. Let's see if I can reacquire my target here. Nope, there's Billy Grant! Get back, Billy! Come on, Billy! Bring it! Ah! Okay, what is going on? Yeah, okay, CQC does this really weird thing where it powers down my thrusters in a very, 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 very bad way. Oh, damn you, Billy. Okay, alright, this is not probably... This is up. Okay, well, at least... No! Damn you, Billy! Damn you! What's Laptop Lager saying? I always get wanted because my AI co-pilot keeps accidentally shooting people. Which is lovely. Oh, boy. Speaking of. Yes, it is quite true that the AI co-pilots are a little bit mad. They tend to like to shoot at everything. Well, that didn't kill you. Okay, that's not fair. Alright, Billy Gray. It's time for me to get his revenge. I mean, my revenge. I mean, a revenge. 1 unit of revenge, please. Alright. That's right. Wait, you're dead, right? Okay, thank you. Oh boy. Alright, we'll try and lose him in the pipe. Going in for a trench run. You following me through that pipe? If you are, I got a surprise for you! No! Okay, back to the pipe, back to the pipe. Take the side entrance. Oh, bugger. Hey, I got the power up. Alright. Look at that replay. Or wait, that's not a replay, it's a murderer cam, as I call it. Alright, Billy. Oh my god, those cannons really make up for the, this is a Death Eagle. I have to say, the maneuverability on the Eagle is not as impressive when compared to the smaller fighters. But at the same time, these cannons pack quite the punch. I mean, I feel like they almost shouldn't give you gimbaled cannons in this. Oop, well, actually, you know what? I'm glad they do, because I cannot shoot straight otherwise. And this guy is not in a good position. Oh my god! Who's this shooting at me? Billy Gray, meet your maker. You may be in a sidewinder, maybe heavily armored, but oh my god, 1%. Okay, go! Run away! Let's get those shields back. Oh my god! Sorry. Billy Gray, I'm gonna take you down, even if it's the last thing I do. Alright, who is... I saw someone on my radar. Oh, hello. Come on. Sorry to ruin your day there, sir. And now let me finish the work that you started. That's right, revenge! What? How did that do no damage? Billy Gray. That's right! Yes! Victory! I don't know how I killed the other guy, though. How did that happen? How? But that's CQC in a nutshell. And I gotta say, since I've been streaming this pretty regularly, there's not as much trouble as I was having getting into matches before. So maybe that's a good sign. People are really starting to get into CQC. But yeah, good luck on getting the devs to update this, right? CQC, multi-crew, power play. Fix them, please! And crime and punishment, again. Nice you potato chip. Potato! We'll play one more round and then pop back out in the menu, see if anyone else can get it. Yeah, I'm sure CQC matchmaking is dead on PS4 because you have a much more limited player base. I'm assuming that most of the players are PC. Don't be mad. Whoa, what the heck just happened there? Where did everything go? Please tell me that it's not invisible. Where did the station go? This is really weird. Okay. Oh. Okay. Is this really happening? Where's there a station? Where did it all go? Oh, Billy. Billy. Hey, is that a wandering turgeon?
It is. I'm just looking at the stream.
Yeah, the damn station just disappeared.
Do you know, after what I just sat through in the broadcast, I'm not surprised.
I know, right? I know, right?
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised, but I'm very disappointed. Like this is one of my. This is like my. I could comfortably call this my favorite game, or second favorite game after Fallout 2. Nothing will ever beat Fallout 2. But
this is true.
But come on, like it feels like it's so off the rails right now. Like it feels like there's just, damn you, Billy! There's just too many problems, and they keep getting worse every time you try to fix one. The other one breaks. Like what is that?
Well, it's
like a lot of the. Sorry, go ahead.
Disappointed is like the word, isn't it? It is. It's like with your kids. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh yeah.
It's that feel every time. I mean, this is why it's a long time since the last episode of Turns and Travels. And to be honest, I'm having trouble logging in to film stuff because I just have no motivation. It's not fun or pleasant to be in the game at all.
I was filming this morning and I just found like I had to turn it off. And I'm like, I really want to get my new episode done, but I'm like, I'm not in the mood to film it because of the problems that.
I know. I mean, I'll come out. I will do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll get it done. But
episode.
But the thing is, it's just like, why do I have to overcome that hesitation? Why do I have to feel this way? Why can't I just feel good about this lovely game? Why can't everything be perfect? Why can't life be fine and hunky dory?
Or just normal would do. It doesn't even have to be thrill a moment, you know, roller coaster ride. Woo, wasn't that exciting?
So just some of the stations just loaded in.
Efficient would do.
This is really bizarre. Oh my god.
Oh come on.
Yeah, are you seeing this?
I am.
What's going on? Can I hit these?
Does it exist or?
It exists.
Is it invisible walls?
Oh, there are invisible walls, but the bits that I can see do exist.
But the rest of it is actually, you can fly through the rest, but you just hit these.
Oh, oops!
For God's sake!
Something just blew up. What is going on? This is really bizarre, and I'm sure that they have no idea what's going on because.
Do they ever?
Yeah. Well, this is very advantageous for me because of my cannons. All that wide open space.
Those just ordinary cannons.
Oh God! But in CQC, they're murder cannons.
I think I've got access to the rapid fires sometime soon in my ranking, so I'll try them. But looking at what I'm looking at now, I'm not going to bother logging in.
I know, right?
The mood that I'm right in now, it just wouldn't be fun because, like,
Turgeon's troubles.
I was thinking of doing one about the Guardian ruins and.
Whoa, Billy Gray! Sorry, Billy Gray won.
It was. Did he? He's pretty good, you know. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I think he was sharking me, pool sharking me.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the thing. Hopefully, the next level will not break horribly. Let's see who's online. Try inviting Darbles again.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Ooh, Black Skull. He's quite good.
Yeah, but I was thinking of doing something about the time sink of the Guardian's ruins and how many times you have to drive around that car park to get the bits that you need.
Right. I saw you were doing calculations and it took what 22 minutes to get one full cycle done.
I got it down to about 20 minutes if you're sort of getting used to driving around and knowing where the bits are, because invariably you'll have to face two sentinels that spawn when you're activating the pylons, you know, when you trigger their appearance.
Sure.
So that takes an extra couple of minutes out. So yeah, it's about 20 minutes, and then you have to get back in your ship and lift yourself off to about 600 meters up, because you can't log out there because it's a dangerous place and it'll move you away from this area if you log out actually there.
Yeah.
Because it could spawn sentinels. So you have to, when you come back. So yeah, you can get it down to about 20 minutes to do the whole pylon scan thing.
Right.
But you have to multiply that by at least 22, I think it is.
I'm already. This sounds like too much math. I'm too confused, and I don't want to do it anymore.
I know. I hate maths. I'm practically numerically dyslexic. I've never been any good with numbers. If I'm starting to do mental arithmetic or something, my brain just turns into treacle and slows down with the numbers.
Right.
So I have trouble with that. But yeah, something like this. And do you think just working out the figures that it takes to do something like that, it's going to be 7.5, 8 hours just driving around the ruins to get the unlock for that.
Hold on, Turgeon. Billy wants to get in on this chat, so do you want to go to the broadcast voice channels?
We can, yeah, let's see.
Billy, are you in the broadcast? Billy,
yeah,
go to broadcast chat. I'll go to the Elite Dangerous one.
That one. Yeah,
there you go.
Live stream only invite, you see.
I see.
So if Billy's around,
shit,
there,
hold on. Billy, you're not in the broadcast. Which one are you in? Are you in the Zencast? How are you not in the broadcast? Can you invite him to the broadcast?
Oh, he's not in.
You should be in the broadcast.
I should be. Oh, dear. He should be by now. Let me get an invite.
Yeah, don't worry. It doesn't look like this match is going to find one anytime soon.
If there we are. Right, I'll pop it in your stream.
He's in Zen.
Oh, no, I can't put it. You see, because I can't post a link. Can I?
Okay. Let's go to the Zencast.
We'll go to the Zencast one.
Wing 1. Uh-oh. There's Turgeon. Yes. Billy, Zen,
turn up here, can't he? Hey, there he is.
There you go. How's it going, Billy? Your mic's muted.
He'll have to unmute himself, won't he?
Yes. And I find Discord to be one of the most unintuitive chat programs I've ever experienced.
It is. It's prettier than TeamSpeak.
That's for sure. But then there's all these like weird things that come up where it kept trying to like make my headset microphone the default instead of my desk microphone.
Yeah.
And so it's just like you have to know what you're doing with the settings.
Has he got a server mute on him?
He's muted.
Well, he's muted.
Oh, jeez, Louise,
but
man.
we can't unmute him, of course.
Jeez, I don't know. What do you do?
Well, if he can't, he should be able to unmute himself by right-clicking on himself and unmuting.
Yeah, right?
I think.
I don't know. Maybe this is
if he right-clicks on himself.
Billy, right-click on yourself and unmute yourself. I don't know. It's yeah. Spin it to win it.
Then the server's muted him.
Spin it to win it. This is spinning right now, and it's winning. This game is winning right now.
It's that kind of day.
Maybe just team deathmatch only works if you have 4 people. Billy can't unmute himself. Okay. Fine. I will start a call. Okay, I'll add you to the call. Okay. Hello. Fine.
Hello.
I'll start a call. Okay, I'll add you to the call. Oh, I'm getting real bad echo on you, man. Okay, hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Billy, you gotta shut off your background noise. Oh, I'm getting real bad echo on you, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Billy, you gotta shut off your background noise. I'm
sorry.
Real bad echo on you, man. I don't know how to invite Turgeon. Okay, sorry. Billy, you gotta fix that. Fix that and test it out, and then you can jump on voice stack. Turgeon, go back to the ho-ho. Here, I'll message you. Yeah, that didn't work out. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, you know what? This is just a menu screen that's going forever. We're gonna go back. I'm gonna invite to squad. Yeah, Yeah, so Billy, if you want to do voice chat on a stream, then for sure, but you gotta solve that background noise. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry, it hurt my ears too bad. Alright, we're just gonna do regular deathmatch. And where's Turgeon gone now? Yeah, Turgeon can't bring himself to log in right now after the broadcast travesty that was Wing Missions and CQC having invisible maps. This game has just no appeal for me tonight! Curse you, Frontier! Curse you!
Your fiends! Yeah, that's how it is today.
Yeah.
It's just not fun today.
Yeah.
That's what we play a game for. That's what I said at the end of the broadcast. I said after what we did with Wing Missions tonight, if you have some friends and you want to have some fun, go to the pub. That's my advice. Go to the pub. Don't try and play this game right now.
You can go to the pub and try to play this game.
Yeah. Take your PC down to the pub. Say, I've got a wireless connection, mate.
Yeah, do you mind if I just plug this in?
Plug it in. Unplug the jukebox. You don't need that, do you?
Hey. Okay. Change this music up. Alright, I should really change this loadout. I do like the eagle with the cannons. I gotta say. Like, man, does that thing pack a punch.
Are we crazily loud on the stream again? I think we are.
What do you mean? Like our voices compared to the background? What? Oh. Yes, please let me know, folks. If the volume levels are far too high, I can always lower them down a little bit.
We are. I'll just talk very quietly.
Oh, no. Hopefully, as long as it's not peaking. I think I did push the levels up. The problem is I have all these different, what do you call them?
You sound quieter in Discord because I assume you're coming through a different...
God damn it, not again!
Again.
Oh my god, Discord! God damn it, what you done? How about now?
Is anything technological going to work at all today?
I know, right? Remember when we just played with sticks? And we just like, pew pew with laser. I got you! No you didn't!
We just played.
Right. You made it the rules as you went.
Yeah, we had some, when I was at school, we had rose by willow herb growing out the side.
And bugs...
long thin sticks.
Yeah. And bugs were just weird, crawly, creepy things that you'd find on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just used to bash a Max Pack drink dispenser cup around and play hockey with it. these rose by willow herb sticks in the Max Pack's cup. That was a game. That was fun.
Oh Billy! Oh Billy! Oh,
Black Skull never. He says I never got in and still got XP.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Why am I not surprised?
No, he's shooting at me. All right.
Well, I am actually surprised.
1% hull.
Whatever's wrong with the game, and there is so much wrong with the game right now. How it's managed to infect CQC when it's like a separate entity. How have the bugs spilled over into CQC? It's like a disease.
Well, that's what I've said time and time again, is that I really think it should be its own separate little thing. Or incorporated in the main game better. You know? It's like, you could have one, maybe not the other. But make a decision there. It feels very much like a half solution, half measure.
Falling between two stools.
Okay, everybody's just shooting at me right now! I gotta say, those cannons really do a pounding. It's just more that the ship doesn't take one very well for a quote-unquote tank. So maybe we'll switch back to our Imperial fighters. Ooh, look at that. Alright, who's that? That's just a shield boost. Or a speed boost, sorry. Well, yeah, I would hope that mods on San Andreas were super stable. That game's been out for how long, right?
Well, this is the thing. I keep laughing about it. I always go back to City of Heroes. It ran from 2004 to 2012 when it was released, and in that time it had 33.
What are you doing there, Nerf?
3 updates and 2 huge paid updates.
Right.
And I have trouble remembering the bugs in the game. There were some. We did encounter some now and then. You know, silly things here and there, things not working.
Right.
And there were a couple of legendary bugs where something should have been fixed and was just made worse, so the devs just left it because they thought, sod it, we can't fix that.
Right.
But generally, it was stable and it was fun. People had fun, and it ran with 33 major updates over that length of time, and it worked. And they were a small studio. When NCSoft closed them down, there was only 80 people working at Paragon Studios. So if they can do it, and this was years ago, how the hell can't Frontier?
Well, this is what I wonder. Like, is it a time issue? Is it a manpower issue? Is it because everything's so complicated and convoluted now that, like, what is it? What is the primary reason that these things take so long? And I'm not a developer, so, you know, it's like, I can't even pretend to know.
If I was to have a guess, it's ironic, really, because the Cobra engine is modular. It's designed so that you can strap bits on, you know, and that's what they like to do with the code. They're building things up in little chunks. Add this bit of content, add this bit of content. And I think that is actually symptomatic of their way of thought. That's how they think. Everything's modular, it's divided into little units, and that includes their departments. And I don't think the departments communicate well enough with each other. This is my gut feeling, my guess.
You know what? That's not a bad guess. It does kind of... Wow, already. Musketeer.
Yeah,
bringing in the wind.
Don't talk to each other.
And that's what it feels like. It feels like these things go in and, oh shit, whatever the art department put in broke whatever the engineer department was working on.
They talk to each other, but I don't think they communicate. Let's put it that way.
Sure. Like maybe they're just like, yeah, what did you have for breakfast? I had some green eggs and toast. How about CQC? What'd you have for lunch? Oh, Jesus.
Exactly, yes.
Like, I wonder if there's a lot of, you know, pressure on them, or if it's kind of like, you know, just sort of like, just get it done when you get it done.
Well, we know that the visual guys can come up with some beautiful stuff, and the look of the new Guardians ruins stuff.
100%. I would say like
gorgeous.
Thargoid bases, Guardian bases, they all look phenomenal, but then the gameplay around them is so...
The audio? Like, love the audio too.
Some
gorgeous audio.
Sadistic fucking puzzle lord of that company just wants to hurt people!
It's like gameplay and enjoyment, dirty words there. They have a completely different perception of what makes a game enjoyable.
That's it, right? It's like
I genuinely feel sorry for the guys doing the visual development and the audio development, because they've created
the sound design stuff. Oh, the sound design in this game is the best ever.
It's misused. It's hideously misused by the people in charge of missions and gameplay.
Or underused, right? It's just like, you know,
exactly.
Like, damn, like, the sound design is so good in this game, but, like, you know, how do you find a Thargoid site to hear those amazing sounds, right? And it just feels like, oh, man, it's like, it's a shame.
It is. It is. Black Skull says he's in loading screen hell again.
Oh, really? Well, don't worry, you gain experience for that, apparently, so...
Yes, he does, yeah.
No! I was so close! Darn! Raptor says, the most beautiful thing in the game are the white dwarves and pulsars. They are utterly stunning. Yes! The Death Spiral, well, on the Enigma Expedition, that was just, like, a wow moment.
Yeah, but and then you have things like that wonderful glowing gas giant you found that should have been glowing, because it was like 7,000 Kelvin or something. So it should have actually been glowing, and then they fixed that so it's not. and I made sure to put a point in the end of that thread.
Oh, bugger!
Said that they'd fixed it, pointing out the worlds that I bug reported back in 2015.
Sure.
That had a surface temperature of over 7,000 Kelvin and allegedly an atmospheric pressure of 7 million atmospheres.
Yeah.
And I said, aside from the fact these things can't exist, if they did exist at all, they should be glowing at 7,000 Kelvin. So
I mean,
things that should have been glowing aren't, and things that were glowing
sort of
and should have been now aren't. They've taken the glow off.
Yeah, I mean, I can sort of understand how, you know, the gas giant that was lit up and it was brighter than anything else.
A little too bright, perhaps.
Yeah.
But it should still have been glowing.
But it's just like, at the same time, like, these little things make the game... Like, you know, even though it is a bug or whatever, you know, it's like Midderland Hilo was a bug, and they did the right thing there, and just left it in there. Because, you know what? Okay, well, it may be a bug, but it's a cool thing. And we don't need to be 100% realistic. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a video game. Like
Mount Neverest, the greatest, was the first one to get up.
Right.
That actually sort of went up into just the edge of the atmosphere, if there was such a thing as the atmosphere, it was at the gravity exclusion zone. They chopped the top off it because it was too high. You think... Why? It was fun. People were driving
that's
up
it, right?
Like it was a challenge.
It's like, yeah, it's not supposed to be there, but
hurting.
You know, it's like they found penicillin by accident, right?
Yeah, and exactly.
You know, it's like just because it's wrong doesn't mean that it's not fun. And I think sometimes they're prioritizing things that aren't necessarily fun. Ah! Exactly. Hi, that other guy. How's it going?
They fix things that don't need to be fixed and break things that are working fine.
Well, that's it, right?
It's
like with the crime and punishment thing. Like really, I just don't understand this new system. And I thought the whole point was to simplify.
You were watching the broadcast.
I was. Hey Josh, check your notoriety. It's just well, you just got to go in your status panel, you see, and then well, how do I go there?
To get to those statistics, you have to move the cursor up to get it off the buttons at the bottom, and then back down to your own statistics, and then you have to go left and right to find the one that actually has the statistics, and then you scroll down to where it's correct, and there's your notoriety.
Right. Microwaves were found by accident. Thank you. That's a great one. And we don't know what is realistic in the galaxy. We can't see further than our own system.
And it also doesn't tell you anywhere in the game, which is the most important place for it to be, how long it takes your notoriety to cool down before you can take something off. If there's one place where it should tell you, it's in the game. You shouldn't need to know that from a forum or a third-party source, that if you've got a notoriety of 1.
Sure.
This is what I mean. This is the total miscommunication. They have a total inability to communicate. Yeah. And when they say something on a live stream...
Garbles!
They assume that everybody now knows it and they don't have to mention it ever again.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's just like
I got take it for granted the communication. It's completely wrong the way they communicate.
Sure. And I like to be, you know, the devs are all very nice people, and
they are
want it to be successful.
They're not malicious people.
Not like me or you. You and I.
No, we're just cynical. Crusty and cynical.
Yes.
No, they're just misguided, and they take things for granted when they're not. But they are good people, and that's why it makes it even more disappointing, because people are getting angry with them for being idiots, and they're not idiots.
Well, my thing is, like, they asked for a lot of fan feedback, and I'm just like, how does that feedback get collated, and how does it get communicated to them? Like, does it really look like are the vast majority of the people in this game a fan of these changes, or... You know, to me, it seemed like they weren't.
There you go, isn't it?
But nothing seemed to change. It's like you asked for feedback, we gave you feedback, and then you just didn't seem to incorporate that feedback.
Yeah, that other guy says you should read the manual and see all the stuff that doesn't get mentioned. Exactly. There is a ton of stuff in the manual.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you told me there was a manual, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, they don't wave the manual in your face. You have to look for the button on the launcher, and it's up at the top there, you know, out of the way, and you have to look at it, and it takes you to the PDF that they update now and then. But again, they don't communicate it properly. They never communicate anything properly.
Oh, that's not a ship! Oh my god! Okay. We're okay.
Yes, Mr. Plater, it's Turgan Sandstone.
Platter,
sorry, Commander Platter. It's Turgan Sandstone.
Tursten Sandstone. Tristanstione.
Stampone.
Chunky.
Where are I've got them on the sound.
Hold on, let me get my... I've lost my chats. Hold on, where are they?
I've got
Yes, Elite has a manual! There is a
Stans-
manual. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Stands
that one.
Trogan Starbuck.
And that one.
Turgid Stumpo.
Yes,
Turgid
my
Stumpo.
favourite. I love that one.
Stampone.
Stampone.
Stampone. From the
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hey, Machine.
Who's this? Machine, how are you?
doing? I'm alright, I'm alright. What's happening then? What's happening?
Doing a little CQC.
Can I get an invite? Or are you in the game?
Yes, after I get into
Not
this
allowed
match.
invite.
We got Billy Gray here,
Mr. Scorpius.
and Mr. Scorpius is here as well. Mr.
Gang's all
Scorpius.
here.
Yeah, no.
What's Spatula's audio? He's quite distant.
He's
What?
very quiet, but
Oh my God!
we're all very loud on the stream. So I'm talking quietly because we're actually very loud on the stream.
Hold on a second. How am I quiet on
I've been
this?
told I can have a booming voice which can destroy people's eardrums, so I shan't.
My input volume is like totally up. Is it better now?
Are you
No.
using a different microphone? It seems like a
I said
distant.
that.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
That sounds much closer.
Alright, fine.
It's the same microphone but much closer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that'll have to
It's
do.
very-
Actually, no. It's got a slight radio twang to it, doesn't it?
It's,
got
yeah, it's
higher
tinny.
frequencies on it. Yeah, a little bit tinny.
Are you using the Crichton zoom? I'll just move my head closer to the object then, sir.
Pretty much.
Yes.
And
Well,
my
Tom-
nipples don't work. I use
Tom's-
twist my
Tom's
left
saying-
foot with Jazz FM.
Tom's saying the audio is fine, and if Tom says the audio is fine, then it must.
Yeah, yeah. Then it's gotta be
It is
fine.
a
Yeah.
bit loud. It
I
is
was
loud
just,
though, isn't it, Tom?
I was watching the stream. It seemed fine on stream, so
It's loud.
we're
And
just-
then I've got the slider way
Fine.
down.
so
Ow!
don't worry about us peons. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to be considerate of your feelings, but you've relieved me of that, so wonderful.
Why would you start doing that now?
After all this time.
Oh! That was a bad move! Oh!
So we've got dodgy maps then, have we? Not loading properly.
Tom says it just needs a little more piano.
A little more piano!
Yeah, everything needs more
It
piano.
sounds fine, just needs a little more piano.
More cowbell!
More Starfleet with Brian May.
Oh, I'm watching Deep Space Nine right now, and I've never watched it before. And I'm using like an episode guide so that I can, you know, skip the bad episodes, because in every Star Trek there's always bad episodes, you know what I'm talking about.
I never forgave Deep Space Nine for not being Babylon 5.
Oh yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But Deep Space Nine is quite good. Very dark for Star Trek,
Well,
but...
Yeah, I quite liked it.
It's only when Babylon 5 finished that DS9 realised that it didn't have to be
Alright.
Babylon 5, so it went off on its own.
I'm about season 4 of Deep Space Nine right now, Billy. Like, I would say, like, the last episode I remember is the one where, like, Chief O'Brien goes to mind prison for 20 years. And hold on, let me go back, and I'm gonna get Black Skull in here. Oh, I even lost Billy. But yeah, like, that was a crazy, just deep episode where, you know, it's like O'Brien basically comes back and he's all messed up because he was in mind prison for,
Yeah.
you know, however many years, right?
But I'm sure he was alright the next episode though, yeah?
Yeah, he's fine.
Sure. Oh yeah.
It wore
Well,
off.
it's, you know,
Oh my god, they killed Kenny. Yeah, it wore off.
Machine. I sent
Well,
you
that
an
was
invite as well.
B5, wasn't it?
Okay, cheers.
B5 was permanent. Changes were permanent.
Right.
Laptop lag is there saying rewatching it, but I never watched the final season. Well, if I have to give anybody any advice about Deep Space Nine, it's never watch the final episode of all of it because it is crap. It
Well,
really
of anything.
is.
Don't watch a fun episode of anything.
It's just like a huge mug of saccharin
Right.
to drink for the eyes. So don't watch that one. Just remember it without the final episode.
Well, it's weird because, like, I think I saw something, like, I think my friend was telling me Deep Space Nine was great for years, and so I went on and, like, put, like, one episode on from, like, near the end of Season 7. I'm like, I'll see how it ends, and then started the beginning. And it was, like, Cisco in the lava, and he's, like, fighting a spirit animal or something. I don't know what the hell was going on, and I'm like, what the hell? But now that I'm rewatching it episode by episode, I assume that that's all gonna make more sense to me when I get there.
More sense.
Yeah.
Not complete sense.
Sure.
It's been about 20 years since I watched that last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll tell you, it holds up.
Ages like a fine wine. I don't know.
Let me just put it this way: I like it better than the new Star Trek, which is crap, in my opinion.
I haven't watched that, and I'm not going to because I don't regard it as Star Trek. I watched the Orville instead, which I regard as the Star Trek series that should be.
Well, I'll say this:
if you watch it and just pretend it's not Star Trek, then it's watchable.
Look, I have several friends who are big Star Trek fans, and they like it, and I don't understand, and I want to just reach into their mind and reorganize their brain circuits. Billy Gray and Black Skull, you're on the other team. Wait, In Machine? What the hell? I'm alone?
Yeah, Billy says STD is bad, and really the clue's in the name. They should have known when they called it Star Trek Discovery that it was going to be abbreviated to STD. And
what's that? Something's going on. Hold on.
Transmitted disease, you know, and then that's it. That's really it. It was
someone did something.
Yeah, STD is basically the STD of Star Trek. Yes.
Yes.
But didn't they change them to STIs? No STIs.
In this country, yes, because we have some stupid idea that infection makes more sense than disease and something. Stupid, but anyway.
Oh, I thought it was because of the Star Trek thing came out, so they changed the name.
No, it's just STD. But yes, it's.
I've got no gain sound.
All right, we got bogeys on the radar.
So yes, I
watched them off.
I watched the Orville instead because it's much more Star Trek than that.
Yes, I've heard really good things about the Orville, like really good things, and I haven't got into it yet, but soon.
But there's a couple of episodes there that literally are Star Trek Voyager episodes.
Right. Not that that's much of a compliment. Voyager was
there's
Voyager.
One that is literally a Next Gen episode. You could substitute the characters for all the ones in the Next Gen.
Right.
But the difference with the Orville is if you're sitting with your mates watching an episode of Star Trek, you're all making jokes and having a laugh about the stuff that's going on in the show. The Orville does that in the show itself.
Right.
It makes jokes and has a go at the genre itself while it's in the episode.
Sure.
So it's like watching an episode of Star Trek with your friends. It's watching the Orville. It's good.
And that sounds appealing to me.
Yeah.
But Star Trek Discovery is just trying to be this, like, heavy, serious, plot-based show, but doesn't seem to respect the canon. And it's like, how can you try and be, like, this serious new entry into Star... Oh! Sorry. But how can you try to be a serious new entry in the Star Trek canon, but, like, you just want to reboot everything and, you know, pretend that this didn't happen. Do your own thing. Blaze your own trail.
Yeah, blaze your trail.
But does it have a personal narrative?
Does it have a personal narrative? Well,
it does, unfortunately. It's one that's been hijacked by social justice warriors, so it's not the personal narrative that you want or need or
wait a minute,
deserve.
what is a personal narrative? What even is that, right?
Well, it's like, you know, if you're watching the protagonist of any, or reading a story, reading a novel, you're watching the protagonist of any film or something like that, you're going along with the guy on his adventures step by step, and it unfolds in the story. That's your personal narrative.
But, like, is it a case where, like, would you ever watch a movie where a guy has to haul 500 units of plutonium? or you know, go around and fund a bunch of materials?
That would be Firefly, because the fact of doing the job is part of what's going on. It's about the characters and the interplay and what they get up to along the way. That's your story.
But here's the thing: is like, what was the last time? What was the last time in Elite where you had to make a decision that you felt like impacted something?
Exactly.
Pulling up from the ground.
But like, I remember it for me. It was a community goal when Jasmina Halsey, the old president of the Federation, was going on a tour for the Alliance, and they needed to clear out the Sobek boys as part of a community goal. And it was one of the first community goals that I had done, and it felt like, oh wow, you know, I'm like making a difference in the plot. I'm participating in the plot line of the universe. But then nothing, and then, you know, Jasmina Halsey went missing, and then there was an exploration thing of chart the systems and see if we can find her. And so then I did that, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, I'm participating in the search for the president. This is so cool. And then, of course, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, she just came back on her own. It's not like anyone found her. It was a plot point that was going to happen regardless of if you did anything or not. And that's been every community goal.
That's irrelevant, though, isn't it? Because that's like Mass Effect or Fallout, you know. The things, it's an illusion of choice.
Right.
But they give it to you anyway, and you feel like you're making a difference. The fact that you're not really making it, and the Telltale games as well. If you look at those, any of those Telltale games,
that's the point, isn't it?
Choice, but you feel invested because you made the choice.
Yeah, my brother would know only too well about this because he's a magician. This is all about
for crying out loud,
making people look what you want them, look at what you want them to look at, leading them up a certain path of thought that you think. It's all about the deception and the comfort of it, and that is what Frontier have no grasp of.
Yeah, my gripes with the way things are at the moment, and I'm not going to pour a load of salt.
Because we've been doing that for 2 weeks now, solid.
Yeah. What I'll say is, like, everything seems to be objective based. It's very objectified. It's like, I want better guns on my ship, so I will go see the tech broker, and then that means I have to go and get these things from the Guardians. I must take these things, and blah 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 blah.
Right.
It's the what of things. Subjectification is the what of things, whereas a personal narrative is the why of things.
Right.
Why am I doing this? There is no why at the moment. There's no, I want to go do this thing. I discovered this thing. I discovered this other thing. Because you're not discovering these, we're doing it the wrong way around. We're doing I want better guns for my ship so I can kill Thargoids, because that's the only thing anyone's ever interested in. No, it really isn't.
Well, look, I mean, there's a famine, and you can either support that faction by doing missions for them and bringing them food, and then eventually it might go away or it won't. But you don't really just feel like you have an impact. It's like I'm not being offered the ability to make choices that influence the outcome. I'm just
Let's be honest. The only reason why people visit famine systems is to go to a distribution center and scan all the wakes so that you can do your engineering. It's the what, not the why. You don't go, oh, there's a famine. I know. I'll take a bunch of food. And when you get there, they say, oh, thanks, Commander. That is really helping. I'll make sure this food goes to those that need it most. That doesn't happen. No. I mean, it'd be great if it did, because then that is a thing that I would do. And rescuing people. All right, so now we have a rescue agent. We can hand in escape pods that we found, whereas before we would just sell them on the black market or sell them to slavery. But how nice would it be, like, you drop it off and then they send you a thank you note later on. Thank you for rescuing me off of that planet.
Right.
I've now got off and done this other thing. And you feel like, you know what?
Well, that's
my story. I made a difference.
Exactly.
My personal narrative.
Just give me that little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
It's just like right now we've got porridge and we need to put some maple syrup in the porridge.
The thing is, the difference between an objective-based scenario and a narrative-based scenario is very small. It's just the what triggered it, what was the story behind it. That's the only difference. Otherwise, it's like, I'm just doing the things. I'm just doing some things, and I don't really have a justification for it, apart from I want the things. I want to do the things because it's steps in a process. It's a very mechanical way of looking
mechanical, at it. Impersonal, materialistic.
Yeah.
There's no emotion, narrative. There's no hook, there's no depth, there's
go to a car factory. Go to a robotized car factory, right, and ask any of the robots who are putting the car together. So, what do you think of this one? It looks really pretty. You're doing a good job with that welding. Beep boop. There's no personal narrative for that robot. It's just welding robot.
Yeah.
Oh my
Probably
God.
a bad analogy, but
it's not. No, it's not far off.
I do hope that Frontier take this stuff on board. When they band around words like personal narrative, that they really understand what it means.
It's like rubbing it in, not like rubbing it off.
Yeah, we're not rubbing it off.
Which is what this game should feel like. I should feel like when I play Elite, I'm rubbing one off. But instead, it just rubs me the wrong way. And there's the rub.
Well, if you're rolling it like bread dough, then that's wrong.
Oh bugger. Wait, what?
Nothing.
Using a rolling pin?
Oh, that's wrong too.
Don't.
I use a spatula. No, wait. No.
Ooh,
I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of Ascorbius. It is clearly his fault.
What have I done now?
Everything. And nothing.
Rubbing it out, yeah.
Evening, fellas.
Hello,
Hello.
How goes?
Finished playing PUBG?
Yeah, I was just playing PUBG with Yamix for a little bit.
Hey, Cristiano Rossi, how are you?
Oh, that was a rubbish game for me.
Yes, this is like a podcast. It's really like a bunch of guys bitching about a game.
It is.
Well, I'm trying
That
not
could be
to
fun.
bitch too much because it's all-consuming when you do.
When have you not heard anyone bitching about Elite when they talk about Elite? It has to be bitched about, but it's because we care.
It
That's
is
totally
required.
true.
After today's broadcast, how can we not bitch? That's the thing.
Oh, I was hoping
Yes.
that Josh would submit a bug report live on stream.
I did that once.
Hoping you'd do that. I know you did. I know you did.
Like, we're stopping the stream, we're doing a bug report.
Yeah,
This is happening.
You totally should have done that. You totally should have done that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch all the streams. I take it.
Thanks, Muskie.
Didn't work.
Things didn't go according to plan. Now Josh is a wanted man.
Yeah, I was just grinding out in my Bradford account. I was just grinding out those missions where you blow out the planetary generator, which you can stack in the tens. Which, it's not a huge payout, but it's like maybe 10 million an hour, to 20 million an hour, somewhere in that range. I decided to switch gears and okay, I'll do a little bit of bounty hunting. I'll go pick up these. I found a wing mission for 10 targets. Kill 10 people for a wing mission. Come on, really? Seriously? All right, whatever. I'm gonna do that. So I go out and I shoot someone, and then right as it scans, I shoot him, and I still get wanted. And now I can't complete that mission because every time I go in that system, there's just a ton of people that come and scan me and start shooting at me. And I tried to use the interstellar factors thing on the Gal map, the filter for it, but that wasn't showing me where to go.
No, because you haven't been to the places that have them. That only shows you places that you've been.
Jesus, are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious, because it's also the same thing for tech brokers and anything like that.
Oh my god.
So what you have to do is
Oh
go
my
to
God.
Google or Reddit or any other third-party online, whatever, repository of
No.
knowledge, fly to the place, and guess what? Bingo! It shows up, because
That
you've
just-
been there.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Why
Now,
would you
what
have a filter for things that I already know?
They were gonna do that for trade prices, which I get, because trade prices change all the time. But surely, you should know, like, businesses advertise! Surely you should know where a Target is. You should
Hey,
know where JCPenney
this?
It's a secret shady business.
and I'm deliberately using American companies, but come on! Where's Tesco's? I know. I'll ask. I'll go online and look where all the Tesco's are in the country.
Tesco's.
Oh, look! Yes, there is one in the next town over. I'll go drive there. I don't have to drive to every single frickin' town and go, is there a Tesco's here? No, I shall move
Right?
on. Is there one here? No, this is a small village. I shall move on.
Oh boy.
I find it interesting that they did the stream on Tuesday and just totally ignored any questions that were related to the bugs in the game.
Well, the questions were probably getting quite hostile at that point, in which case I don't blame them.
I mean, you can't get
They
hostile.
didn't even. They could have just said, "Look, we'll do a separate stream and we'll highlight all these questions. Yes, there's bugs and we're working on them." Blah
Ed
blah blah. But just to
promise
ignore it.
Ed can't promise to do a stream on that. He can't promise it, so he probably won't say it. And he's probably been told not to engage about those things. Talk about the new features, don't talk about the bugs. Because the team are working on the bugs. But that's the wrong way around. Because you have to manage expectations. You have to manage. If you don't do that, then people just say the worst. They just imagine the worst. They think that you're not working on it or you don't give a shit. That's what happens.
Well, that's it, right? It's just like,
But
are you
it's
ignoring
getting
it, or are you working on it? You could just say, like, hey, we're aware of this, and, it's being fixed. It's going to be fixed.
You know what? I've been a project manager for a few years as well, so I know
Oopsies.
this stuff. You have to talk to the customers and let them know, don't worry, we got this, even though it's
Right.
freaking obvious that you've got this.
Actually, that reminds me, I need to check a thread if they've bothered to respond to me yet.
Hello everyone, by the way.
Hello. Oh, it's a party.
No, it isn't.
Snuck in there.
He did. He snuck in from behind.
Stuck in through the back door.
Well, he's got experience with all them goats.
You're the one
What?
with the goat experience.
At least
Oh,
when,
no. You're the one that brought that up.
No,
I
dude,
didn't
when
say a
Plater
word.
comes in, he doesn't come in hard. He comes in soft.
soft. Yeah.
Soft.
That is never going away.
No, it should, as it should not.
How you doing, buddy?
fun.
Not spoke to you for a little while.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Doing just fine. You know, just finding more problems with the game.
Of course.
Just sorry.
Don't have to look very hard.
No, I just try and do some missions. That's the true will do it. So yeah, we'll see whether or not they get rid of courier missions this week, as well as scanner missions, and obviously wing missions as well because of Down to Earth astronomy. We will see.
Yeah. It's going to be an empty board.
Yeah.
We should probably just take Down to Earth astronomy offline. That'll be the end of that. That was. By the way, that was a joke.
Remove him from the game.
Let's not do that. That was a total joke.
I wouldn't be
Was that a
surprised
threat?
if Oxy gets the chieftain to Beagle Point, they remove the chieftain from the game. Like, no one should be able to do that.
One,
can go to Big
jump
Point.
away.
I'm worried about them taking out the new Guardian weapons that are quite powerful, and so they should be. If they go, oh no, it looks like PvP are having a field day with these things, and they just get rid of them.
They better not.
Yeah, they better not.
Well, if they're too powerful against ordinary NPCs, people will have fun with that, and we can't have that, can we?
Yeah. No.
Well,
not
looks
allowed
like
to have
people are
fun.
earning too much
God
money.
damn it.
It's not stacking missions anymore, just blowing the shit out of NPCs in a couple of seconds. Well, you know.
That sounds right. Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
Shh, keep it quiet. Oh no, they're listening.
Yeah, I know,
Did you say
right?
you're enjoying that? Right,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, CQC is back. Oh, let's shut that down. I wouldn't be
People are
surprised
playing CQC.
midstream.
That should never happen.
It was never intended.
I
wanted
thought
it to be a-
delays on matchmaking would see them off.
Yeah, that pretty much does sum it up, doesn't it? That's things at the moment. It's not. I don't think it's even about fun. It's just a huge quantity of unintended gameplay, but almost all of it is unintended.
Right.
Which is like, did you know you made it right? Like you put that function in, and
Yeah.
if you didn't want that to happen, why wouldn't you just not have put it in?
Right.
The thing is, I'm at the situation at the minute, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what gameplay modes are bugged and which ones aren't. They're
They're
not
all
saying
bugged.
anything. Well, like, okay, so I do a data courier mission. Is that bugged? Is something going to go wrong? And they're going to send enemies after me, and then I'll defend myself, and then I'll be wanted?
Pretty much,
You-
yeah, because
actually,
that
yeah,
bug is
that-
still around too.
Well, that's it, right? The crime and punishment system makes things even a little more unclear because, you know, it's like I don't really know what is going to happen to me. You know, if do I even get to pay off my fines when I die? I guess only if they've been scanned by the appropriate faction, and if I've died in that faction's, like, what? Like, I don't get it. They need to come up with like a post that they message to everyone that says this is how crime and punishment works. I guess you could read the forums, but again,
Oh,
You
wow.
shouldn't
that's
have
one of
to,
the
should you?
that's one of the main problems.
That's exactly the point. You shouldn't have to.
No.
So many things should be in the game.
And it's so long-winded to do anything on the galaxy map that you think,
Yabix!
"Oh, fuck it, I'll just go out and Google it."
Right, guys, just a quick question. Is 498,000 light seconds far from the main star, or near?
48,000?
480.
498,000 light
20
seconds.
minutes.
You know it's far.
Well, it's quite a high-paying courier missions. Well, I say it's like $500,000. Actually, no, that's shit. I'm not getting that far for that. I just saw the money and go, ooh, that's the highest thing here.
Bugger. Okay.
But it's really quite far away.
But if you can have 20 of them,
There's only one, but I could.
oh, if you board hop,
Oh.
I didn't want to say the word.
it's working as intended though. Board hopping is working as intended.
Between them.
But yeah, this is a salty community right now, as Cristiano, points out. It's everyone is salty, and I mean, like, again, it's out of love. It's
That's exactly right. It's out of love, and it's
salty love.
I see though that it's dividing the community, and that's sad. That makes me really sad. Not with the community. It's like, why is this happening? This used to be one of the most, like, it still is a great community, but these
Aww.
divisions are happening, and I didn't foresee that.
Yamak says, after going to Hutton and Smeaton, anything below 100k light seconds is meh.
Hey, I came top. Ooh.
Well, it's another one for the same place. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. This will give me nearly 1 million for a little just jaunt.
Ranking up.
Jolly jaunt.
Rank 33 unlocks frag cannon and system power. Frag cannons.
I didn't think they're very good.
No?
They're a bit weak, I thought.
Oh, they're only good at close range.
I think I'm going to go back
Like-
to that eagle with
Like
cannons.
5 feet away.
Well, yeah, pretty much because the fighters are so damn small. Like, half the stuff just misses anyways. It's not worth it.
Right. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone to Hutton Orbital. Scorpius has been there a few times.
Only for filming, and I'll never go again.
No, I've never been.
Oh, you should go. You should totally go.
Yeah, it's so fun.
They've
I
got
suppose
like
I can.
You get a free
got the
anaconda.
area
Yeah,
there.
give
Yeah,
a free
there's-
anaconda.
Yeah.
I'll watch a damn movie instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, this is unbalanced, I think. Sonoma, take out settlement power grids. It's like 900 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was doing.
mean,
I was doing a bunch of those.
they're not stackable though, as we know, and
They're-
you'd have to just
No,
keep
no.
relogging. No,
So-
I'm sorry, go in
No,
different.
no,
one
no. You don't have to
different
relog. It's on a timer, so you can just sit in front of the power generator, and it takes about 2 minutes to respawn. That's it. So you just sit, you camp above the power. It'll send skimmers every once in a while to attack you, but most of the bases are unguarded otherwise. And yeah, you just sit there and wait for the thing to respawn and keep blowing it up.
Yeah, Spatula and I were doing that the other night.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, so Oxy, I found out it's not distance based. It's literally just time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, incoming nerf on on those missions then. Okay.
Well, at this point, they might as well just remove all freaking missions from the game because they're all broken in some
Is there
way.
any passenger missions that are good, or are they just normal?
They're
I'm not
about
sure.
the same as they've been.
I still
Yeah.
hate passenger missions.
Oh, they're doing something about the bulk passengers, aren't they? In an upcoming update patch. They said that, didn't
Right.
they?
Well, they've disabled the distance multiplier.
Yes.
That I remember. Yeah, they did that a couple weeks, before 3.0 even came out. They got rid of the distance multiplier.
Oh,
And
that was for,
Yes.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of that.
I mean, I do like the passenger missions a little bit better than like some of the. Oh boy.
Again, they could be a bit more personal, couldn't they? Rather than just.
I wish the passengers would talk to you and they would sit in your ship as a little hollow me and make remarks and
that'd be
ooh,
nice.
look at that star.
Yeah, that would be
I'll
nice.
pay you 500 quid if you just spend 2 minutes here, and then all of a sudden
They spam my chat box with nonsense like that. I'll fucking space every last one of them.
Yeah, Captain, the buffet is not to my liking.
The things they
Get
keep asking
out!
for, though, it's like, my journey would be so much better if I had a ton of domestic appliances. What? You want to do the laundry? You're going to work. Yes, but I didn't iron my suit. I don't understand why, like, there I am in a big ship, right? I'm obviously going somewhere, so why can't I set my destination, say, all aboard, who's going to this destination, check the mission board and go, oh look, there they all are, it's generated a whole bunch of them for me. Fill up! What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. I think there's not enough missions. They should generate more based on what it is you want to do.
Well, I think number one, I can't remember who, but they made a suggestion that instead of being organized by faction, it should be organized by type. So here's all the mining missions, here's all the combat missions, here's the massacre missions.
You can do that. On the mission board, you can choose at the top, there's a little filter.
Sure.
You can drop that down and say, I'm interested in, right now, I'm looking at it right now. So, all legal, illegal, combat, transport, aid.
But then on top of that, why don't they make it more based on your personal rank as opposed to, this system is in this state and this faction does this, and it's like, why can't it be like, hey, you're an elite pilot, we're going to give you all the cool missions no matter where you are?
I don't know.
Like, maybe the type submissions or what happens in the missions could relate to the system state, but it just feels like really random. And I get bored with random.
The server, they do one call to the server and that generates a whole bunch of missions.
Sure.
And if you keep doing the call to the server, because the same seed number is the same, because that ticks over, that's why board hopping works, because it generates a different seed. if you send the same seed, it'll generate the same missions, but it does a limited number, but they're all of random types. So sometimes you're not going to get any missions for what you want to do, other times you're going to get a glut of them. But what it should do is, for the type of thing you want to do, it should fill that damn mission board up for you. I want to go do trading missions or mining missions, whatever. Let you put as many as you want, and people wouldn't board hop. They're gonna do it anyway. You may as well just give them the damn missions. Then they won't board hop. Words of wisdom. Right.
Well, that's it, right?
Fortunately, that's the case. So just turn around and you have new things on the mission board. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, suddenly Yamix arrives.
Yamix. We must have been beating a dead horse to summon him.
I smell the sauces and juice a mile away.
Do we have enough beer for everyone now? You got enough beer?
I still have some vodka left over from yesterday.
You're gonna have to pass that around. There's a few of us here now.
Pass the peace pipe.
Shoot off to the off license again.
Make sure you vlog it though.
For bugger's sake.
You know, I almost want to do like a neighborhood tour on video, because nobody believes me when I say there's 2 liquor stores, a bar, a barbecue place, a Mexican restaurant, and 2 gas stations that both sell beer, all within like a less than 1 minute walk from my front door.
Oh, sure. You shared a video with us once that proved that. I have no doubt.
You'd get weirdos turn up at your doorstep, Oxy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Phoenix? He's already been here once.
Oh, for crying out loud. Damn it. But yeah,
Same place.
I would be happy if Frontier just acknowledged more of the community stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Like like even
ignore the problem, it'll go away, eh? That's what it is.
Yeah, just get a new community. That's it.
yeah.
Ignore the current
Oh,
one.
speaking
Wait till
of
they go away.
community, I was just checking up on the BGS thread after my whole spat with Ed Lewis and Dav the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that little spat. There's some angry people that saw and listened to his response, and even they're mad. It's like, ha! I knew it! I'm not the only salty son of a bitch.
No.
See, okay, you shouldn't be surprised. There are these people that like power play. Why are you surprised?
It's true.
I've never done power play.
I like the idea behind it. I mean, I've got my own ideas for what
That's
would make
what
it better.
everyone
But...
says. At this point, you're basically describing the nuggets of gold in that pile of shit.
Well, yeah,
You're
but I mean,
really
like,
going to do that now.
but it's still
Are you
gold.
really
It's
gonna do that right
still
now?
gold.
I think
Oh,
it's
no. I mean, the nuts.
Bene,
those
spaghetti.
nuts in the shit.
It's a me
I think new
spaghetti.
people join the game and they think, oh, power play, I'll have some of that. And then they think, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then just leave it and never go back to it.
Well, I started power play on my second account because I wanted some of the sweet, sweet prismatic shields. But then I'm like, okay, now that I'm signed up, what do I do? Oh, I don't want to do any of that. Alright, well, I'll just wait 4 weeks and then do a bunch of it at once, painfully.
Yep.
And then after that's done, I'll just go jump to the next faction.
That's literally what you do, yeah. And now, we've got module storage.
Objective-based. It's object-based. It's the
Yeah.
what, not the why.
But I'm like, you know, it's like...
module storage.
Well, I would love to see it be, you know, wing missions and military missions and, you know, bigger coordinated efforts and battles and... You know, wing missions should be like, hey, go kill a capital ship, not like, go deliver 100 tons of uranium.
Let's
per
see
person.
how well they implement squadrons, eh? How can they fuck that up?
That's gonna be an interesting one. See, a lot of people have been, you know, hyped up about every thing about, you know, squadrons. Oh, but then again, no real details have been released about it, and I'm thinking,
Everyone
yep,
else,
this is.
everyone will sink their money into getting a big fuck off ship, and then it'll get blown up really easily by like a sidewinder.
For me, it's basically just like beta state of Overwatch. Just everyone theory crafts galore, everything. Just analyzing the little bits and pieces and the pixels in the pictures, and I'm just sitting here looking at it. I'm like, I don't care.
Guys.
Fine. If they finally implement guilds and stuff, okay, it'll be fun.
Guys, Laptop Legger wants to know, how are you all doing? It's very important.
We're fine.
Taking
I'm
a
fine.
piss, essentially.
You must be sitting down.
We're not as salty as we sound. I mean, it's.
Yes, we
it's
are.
It's okay.
Yes, we bloody are.
Yeah.
The salt is real.
It is real.
I mean, one thing that I'll say about Squadrons, right, is that in October, at the expo, they had no clue what they were doing with them. They literally said that at the breakfast, yeah, we're not 100% sure of the format yet. Read between the lines.
Yeah.
We haven't made it up. We haven't decided. When you might be able to upgrade them, but we don't know. So don't go and tell everyone that. No, I'm going to tell everyone that you might be able to.
But like,
It's a
why
good
not?
idea.
But
You
then
should
why not?
do it.
You have this whole community of people, and there's a lot of creative people that play this game. And ask them for what they would like, you know? And hey, that's a great idea.
And
Let's
then they'll do the opposite.
right? But that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Well, I just tell them I want tons of
realistically.
RNG, lots of grindy gameplay, pile it on.
Yeah, exactly.
One
And
thing
you
I
know,
can be
this is
sure
the thing-
of.
this is the thing. One of the things that annoys me, they are very, very aware that there are so many creative and intelligent and perceptive people in the community because they rely on them on a day-to-day basis for all the third-party tools.
Right.
And to crack all of their little encoded octal, look at this transmission, decode it, and then when it comes to actually having an input from these creative people, they say, well, you can sod off, we're going to do what we're going to do anyway.
Yeah,
And
I
you
mean,
think,
they don't.
what are you doing, man?
Unless they are making a strike, as they did, remember?
Yeah,
Right.
I remember
Yes,
that.
when all the third-party guys went on strike.
oh yeah. That's right. And what did that
something
do?
that's like, well, it actually made FDev go, sorry, we'll communicate with you, we'll help you out and stuff because no one can play our game without you.
And do they communicate? Nah.
Right. You know what I was saying earlier on about like having the missions that it goes and gets a finite number of them and it jumbles in a whole bunch of randomness.
Right.
If you add more types of random missions to the finite list of missions it brings back, it reduces the chances of you actually finding something that you like. Well, guess what they added?
Sure.
Bloody wing missions. Now the wing missions are lumped in there as well,
Yeah.
but they
You
haven't
can't filter
increased.
out.
They
Yeah.
haven't increased the number of fucking missions that they're going to bring back. So now it's like, now I've got wing missions in here as well, taking up fucking space when I want a mission.
Right.
Sorry, pardon my language.
Oh, you are pardoned. Unlike the crime and punishment
Express
system.
yourself, my friend. Express. Let the hate flow through. Let that bat be swung and
I didn't
high
know
and
that you were
mighty.
Darth Sidious. Of course.
Feel the ultimate power!
Let the hatred flow.
Oh, but it drives me batty. Drives me batty. See, this is why people board flip, and it's like, oh no, board flipping is an exploit. No, it isn't. It's a workaround, just stupid limitation. It's a workaround.
Funny thing is, I tried asking them this directly through, the official channels and still haven't heard anything back. I guess that's because that's me who's asking it, but
Yeah.
still. I mean,
Hopefully,
come the
if
fuck on. You'd think that they would communicate something sometime.
If anyone
They
from
do,
Frontier
but
is
not
watching
as much
this,
as I like.
I don't want to board
boy.
flip. I
No.
don't want to.
No one wants, dude. This
No.
breaks. That's the best. That's the worst thing about this game when it actually forces you in another screen. The best part about Elite is that it is quite immersive. Say what you will, it is.
Oh,
But you don't have to look onto different menus, aka interrupt your immersion. Yeah, it's good, but no, board flipping unfortunately is a part of it, and the same goes with Galaxy Map. It all, disrupts that feel of, being in that game, being that in the universe, and
No,
so on and
boy.
so forth. So, well, hey,
Well, and I was just playing in VR this morning, and oh my god, in VR this game is the most immersive game I've ever played. And kudos to them for that. But it's like, again, that's kudos to their design team, their sound team, their art department. But it's the gameplay that I'm worried about.
Yeah. Well, I'm in VR right now. I can't play it any other way. I mean, I know it's, what do you call it, privilege goggles.
Yes. Yeah.
But I can't play it any other way, and it is amazing. And I can spend hours and hours and hours in VR playing because I'm not playing a game. I'm flying a damn spaceship.
Well, that's
and
it,
that,
right?
has never been done at any other time in my frickin' life. So here I am, sat in an Asp Explorer, looking for missions to go and fly off somewhere. Like, that is quantifiable. It's amazing, you know? But the fact that I'm having to board flip and like, that drives me batty.
Yeah,
So,
I can see that.
the rage, the salt is coming. I can feel it. I can feel it coming.
Because you don't want to exploit, but it's like I also want to enjoy this game without ruining my life.
Yeah.
I need to have a social life. I need to go out and you know, on top of that, I'd like to make some videos for Elite, and it's like, you don't respect my time.
Yeah, and I also want their video making tools.
That's a very personal demand,
Okay.
isn't it?
Scorpius,
Yeah.
what else would you
coming in
add to
quarter
the
four.
camera?
What would I add to? Oh no, I want their lip syncing. I want all that. I want their character animation lip syncing tools. They're amazing.
Okay, so here's a little interesting thing. Do you want them to spend the time on that particular feature, or
me?
rather,
Yeah.
you know, something like that would
They
matter?
don't. Right, well, here's the thing. They don't need to
missions
spend the
at work.
time on it. They have it already.
They just need to give you a login, that's all.
Exactly. Yeah,
Sure, right?
Well, just you, Ascorbius, not everyone. Just
yeah, just me. Just me.
yeah,
But I'm not greedy.
yeah. He's not trying to make him do work.
No, they need to fix the bugs that are in the game. The
I
fact
just-
is,
There aren't
features that are
that
in
many bugs.
oh, there's some
It's an
glaring ones.
infestation.
There's some glaring
Okay,
ones.
give me one.
All right, user interface crapping out when you're trying to look at the communications tab. You've got missions in there, and it had label text on the button because it crapped
right.
out, and the image was flashing. Okay,
Right.
That's not.
It's partly communication with the server, but okay, fair enough. I suppose it's bugged nonetheless.
But
Sure.
that-
but how
that
often
could-
that happens, really?
It
You
happened
don't
3
really
times
see.
yesterday.
Fuck me. Okay. But again, okay, fine.
And that-
Maybe. Here's the thing. You have to think about it. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, you get this constantly, right? So does your friends get this stuff? Does you know, a lot of people in playing this game gets that? No, not then. Well, probably it's something about your PC that you know that game
Alright,
doesn't
yeah, makes
particularly
sense.
like.
I'm a software engineer. I don't have to do
Yes, I
testing.
know. You should understand this shit, mate. That's the funniest thing. Again, it might be just hardware. Again, maybe not.
Well,
Who
everything
knows?
else.
Personally, I want the grind and RNGs to die, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, like I was hoping that Beyond would be more than just like, hey, let's add another Band-Aid to the Band-Aid. It's like, let's completely rethink some of the ways that things are being done. And it doesn't seem like it's going in that direction. It feels like they're just gonna build on what they have and tweak things, and little things will break over here as they fix this thing. But I'm like, why don't you just burn it all to the ground and restart? Like, redesign how missions are given from the ground up.
Oh, I'm so sick of seeing these wing missions in my mission list.
But loads of work's gone into it, and it helps you have super social, immersive gameplay with your friends. So why would you? And also, don't forget the fact it progresses your personal narrative. So
Oh, of course.
why would you not? Why would you not want to have wing missions? Plus, you know, don't forget the fact that you can do all of the work, then share it with one of your layabout friends who's just sat in the station, who can then complete it, just like real life. You know, it's super. Yeah, that's.
Since you put it that way, why do you want to do a wing mission, Plato?
I mean, you can if you like. Yeah, I mean, sure. Share
I'll
it with
stay
me.
in station though.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. It's like, yeah, that's something that is just. It's not. It should never have been like that. It should never have been programmed to allow someone to not do any work. You should have literally gone and went, have they you know,
It should be
contributed to it?
proportional, shouldn't it? If you've only put in, you know, a couple of tons of stuff and the other guy's done 100 tons, then you don't get as much money.
Yeah, I mean, how is it? You're boosting your friends. It's like every other online game there is, where you have some people who are better than others. You get boosted, and it's like, well,
Sure.
It's a good thing. It's only a good thing for me, at least. I don't know about you, fellas. I mean, realistically speaking, the Wing Missions essentially offers co-op gameplay, and yeah, this game desperately needs co-op gameplay, and many do. A good game does need something like that. After all, it's more fun to watch paint dry with a friend.
Right.
You know? But
it's
even
more
at
fun
that,
to get bounties with a friend. You just watch the broadcast.
yeah.
Or rather, be given bounties with a friend.
But my point is,
Bounties
dude,
you
like,
didn't
but
Crime with
I'm
friends.
missing something here, so.
well,
I'll
here's
presume
here's
that
what makes me think it's a band-aid. Is you go and add wing missions, and then all it does is it takes normal missions and adds 100 to the number. And it's just like I was hoping it to be different kinds of missions. Like, hey, take out this base, or take out this capital ship, or you know, do something cool that only a group could do. But it's just just hey, this is a solo mission. But now you
synchronize missions. You know, someone goes over there, does that job, and you go over there and do that job. You know.
Yeah.
Take out the power supply. You
or
go
hey,
out the back. You create a diversion.
Or hey, pirate these new we added multi-crew or megaship pirating. So try that.
Okay. Here's my self-imposed, or rather thought-up, made-up completely response that devs would potentially give. We made tools, and we'll add to those tools in future.
Yes, they're just the foundation for more gameplay to be layered on later.
Right.
Continue to buy our packs.
People don't use it.
Oh boy.
It's just kind of like a half-assed tool. You look at it and you're like, actually, you know what? It's half-assed, so I'm not going to bother using it. And then they go with the, oh, no one's using this, we won't bother to develop it. CQC.
Right.
So you just end up in the same situation where it's like, oh, well, no one's using that, so we're just going to get rid of it. And it's like, well, people would use it if it had been good and complete in the first place.
The only reason they're not using it is because it's completely fucked up.
That payback Turgeon.
Yeah.
No one has anything to add to this.
Sorry, I was spinning really hard.
I'm just reading through some of the latest nonsense on SDC's Discord.
Oh boy.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because it is immensely entertaining to see what kind of nonsense these guys get up to.
Well, I wonder if they're planning any of their usual antics for this, anything from 3.0. Because usually they had Operations Heelys for
I want to see the crime and punishment being pillared.
Yes.
I mean, it's just gonna be... for an average player, it's fucking annoying. How do you think, you know, they feel about it?
Here's what they've done. They have 2 PvP ships that they use now. One for the PvP hub, and the other one that they take to CG is just meant to be able to travel around. You know, with like a fuel scoop in it, actually. You know, so they can actually jump places and go and travel. So they just have a couple of different loadouts, and that's all they care about. Otherwise, they're just going about business as usual.
It's only an issue if you get killed where you have the crime. So that's the...
Right.
You know, you think you're going to die, oh, alright then. I guess you're going to highway.
Oh, Black Skull got booted and now you can't get back in.
My
It really
nephew
jiggles
was
my joystick.
last night, and he's a
taking
new
a break
player.
now after this.
And he got a 200 credit fine, and when he was coming into the station, the police scanned him and blew him up as he was going through the mail slot. He was just about to land. He was going into the station, and they blew him up, and the sound in his voice, his heart was broken. It's like, we've just been doing a load of work. We'd rescued some people on a planet, picked up some stuff, been driving around just gathering materials, and he was having fun. We were just dicking around in SRVs, and we saw some skimmers, and you have no way of knowing if those skimmers are wanted or not. So we shot one, got a bounty. He stopped shooting, he didn't blow it up, but you get a bounty just for fucking hitting the thing. So we ran away, we both ran away. That was quite funny. Run away! Because he's not very good combat pilot at the moment. he's new, he's like a week into the game. So then we get to, where is it? It's the station in Day City. It's not Day City, it's in Desiat. Went to land, I landed no problem. He got blown up on the way in. He was gutted, absolutely
Machine.
gutted. Woke up in a detention center.
Where'd you go, Machine?
200 credit
Dropped
fine.
out. I'm just coming back in again.
You see,
Oh, Turgeon.
This isn't. This isn't crime.
that's the typical
Turgeon, you're-
case of
Robot.
blaze your own
Robot.
trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't crime and punishment. This is just fucking punishment. That's all that is.
Welcome to the world, kid. Bam!
You-
Rebar.
Yeah.
You figure it
bitch!
out. We give you the tools, you figure it out. It's your game.
Yeah. Yeah. Only don't. Yeah, it's a 50-50 RNGs, whether that skimmer's wanted, and we're not gonna tell ya.
But it's part of your personal narrative. Blaze your, blaze your own jail is what blaze your own jail. That's amazing.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
God.
Yeah.
Place your own jail.
That's a good one.
Nice, good.
Oh fuck! This is gonna take half an hour to get to this place.
Why aren't you in CQC, Scorbs?
Because I'm testing the game. I mean, doing missions.
You mean exploiting.
Yeah.
If you're doing a mission, you're exploiting. That is literally.
Oh,
it.
all right, yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
Hang on, wait. Did you enjoy doing it?
Well, I'm having fun with the conversation that we're having. Does that mean that they're gonna drop Discord? We're gonna ban it. It's
Yeah.
gonna see if the Discord instances are running and close it down.
People are using voice comms in the game. Oh,
It's not the in-game voice. I see.
We can't have that.
That is something sorely missing from the game, which is social tools. You know my opinion on this one, Turgeon. Is that it's why am I having to use Discord to chat to people when it's a game that is essentially always online?
Yeah, and honest to God, the voice comms in the game, I do really like them. I love the effects that they add.
Yeah.
Like, it's really well done.
Again, the sound guys have really done a top-notch job, like they always do.
Yeah, but it gets annoying after a while.
Well, it does in real life, doesn't it, when you're talking on comms like that?
It's just like
No,
Discord is
the
better
effect
at
itself gets
organizing it.
annoying.
All right, screw
It's
capture
more
the flag.
convenient usually to use, third-party tools and stuff like
Wait,
that.
what?
We're just
That's-
used to that,
That's it. Well, it's like I say, that's the ultimate irony of Elite for me. That the community and the third-party tools and what we have going outside of the game is more the Pilots Federation than anything you'll find in the game, which is just mind-boggling.
Maybe that's what they meant to happen all along. That was the
Well-
brilliant plan. We'll get all of them to do our work for us.
Yeah, and some sort of master stroke behind the scenes.
Well, have you ever
But-
played Kerbal Space Program? When that was
Come
going
on,
through
man.
beta, like, honestly, the game was pretty bare bones, but then there were mods that added life support, that added entirely new solar systems, new planets, new types of engines, and new types of fuel. There was a whole mod that added a resource map to the game, so you could actually go land on planets and drill for Kethane to make fuel. So you could actually create planetary bases, and then another mod came out with planetary bases. So, like, the mod community really helped sort of make that game better than it was. And it seems like the mod community, in the sense of third-party tools, really helps Elite become a better game. But Kerbal actually supported those mods and allowed them to plug into the damn game itself!
Yeah, you see,
Can't
that's
do that multiplayer though.
Yeah, we're in deathmatch.
I'm not very good at Kerbal Space Program. I just find it's just a way to elaborately detonate Kerbals.
Well, that is the game. But you get better as you go along. It really teaches you about orbital mechanics, and it's a very fun little game.
It's the looks on their faces when they know they're going to die.
Well, yes.
Breaks my heart.
Utter ecstasy, joy, and ecstasy. That's what it
Jebediah is always happy. Like, things can be going horribly wrong, and Jebediah is just down there like, this is great.
That's it, you care, you see. But when you have an NPC pilot in Elite who looks like Mel Smith from the comedy duo Smith and Jones, and
Most
it's a
of them
woman,
have this
you think, I
shit-eating
don't
grin.
care. You know, they've got a face like a potato. and that's
And
the
a
women.
bad potato at that.
A bad potato. And you think, do you know, I don't care if you get killed, really. I'm not particularly attached to you.
Oh, you didn't die from
It's not
that?
bad. I have one NPC pilot that I actually like, and I don't use her because I'm afraid that if that I'm going to get killed when I take her out. And it's like,
Well, that's it,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
I fire them whenever I cash in. Like just beforehand, I fire them, cash in, and rehire them.
Oh, you're a dick. Good job.
Right? No, but that's a way of making money. That's a way of he's
My
making
my personal narrative is that I'm a massive arsehole and gay.
Horrible bosses, eh?
Yeah, damn straight.
I don't see a problem with it. It's a good way to save 15% on a gig. I like that.
Mr. Plater, I was here all along in the back, and I still haven't seen my paycheck, and someone took my stapler.
It's in the airlock.
Can we have some more, please?
Get back in the back. Can I sit in the other chair? No, you may not.
Well, I guess I'm gonna head out then.
At
See ya,
least
fellas.
Thanks for dropping by, Alex.
We're beating the horse.
Actually, it wouldn't affect me in an Asp Explorer because I can't see them. So all they can do is sniff my farts.
Even if you could see them, but they don't. They live in the back somewhere.
They do. They live in the back.
Somewhere. Who knows?
Oh, I've got a special dungeon for them. They have to wear
the engine room.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Only bring them out on special occasions. What I don't like about the NPC crew is they're on your ship with you, because every station you go to, you can add them to the ship roster. So they must be on your ship. Why the hell can't I assign them? If I forgot to give them a job before I set off, what is it, like union rules or something? Oh no, you didn't tell me before we set off, so I can't be a fighter pilot.
I'm gonna sit here the whole trip reading.
I'm gonna be sat in the back, doing my nails while we're in mortal peril. No, rules is rules.
You didn't say, mate. Yeah.
You haven't signed off the chitty.
Yeah.
But I want you to get in the fighter and help us to survive. Nah, can't do it, mate. Wish you could. Wish you could.
You can get in the fighter. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I tell you what,
I won't help you.
I'll still sit in the back, and the ship can float around aimlessly.
Yeah, it says unmanned because I'm not bothered. Yeah.
Exactly. You do know if this ship gets destroyed, you die, and I don't, right? Well, sorry, mate.
Union rules.
Sorry, yeah, union rules. Can't have
You don't want to go against the union. There'll be a strike and everything. It will be a mess.
Oh boy.
So you were literally going to die. It's fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
I've had worse. I mean, how hard is it to go? Yeah, get in the fucking fighter! Get in there now!
I know, it takes a while, eh?
It's like, oh, I'm gonna have to get changed and everything. I'm in the scrubs.
And like, I think they missed a huge opportunity
just run
for
a
launching.
You're in the zero G! That's You're gonna drown! Just run a back.
Oh my.
I'm trying to think how that would work now. You'd need some sort of, like, you know, like the bucket trick with a bit of rope where you swing it around. You need some, what's it called? Centrifugal force or something.
What is the bucket trick?
Oh, so you get a bucket.
Swing it around.
Swing it around the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's not rude. Get your mind out of the
for once,
out the bucket, out the gutter.
Two commanders.
Science.
Is it two
Not
commanders?
that kind of bucket.
Two commanders, one bucket.
Oh.
Of course, he didn't know it wasn't science because he didn't have to shoot it.
That's how you do
That is
science.
literally science, yeah.
So, what are you going to do with those 2-million-year-old relics that are sat there, just popped out of the ground? I'm going to shoot them with my gun.
Good job,
The
Darble.
job was just won by me killing myself.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to scan them with scanners?
Do you get an assist for killing yourself?
Do you have any idea if they're fragile or will explode violently? I'm going to shoot them anyway.
Yeah.
The worst bit is it works.
Yeah. Look, I told you. Science, bitches.
And the bigger the shoot, the more it works with those pylons.
Sure.
Getting a fighter with his plasma guns, it charges him in one shot. There you go. Bigger guns.
Sorry, chief, I'm out of ammo and I'm out of fuel, so I'm going to bring my SRV back on board. You can recharge it there, can't you? No. No, I can't.
Yeah.
It's no, do you not have any sulfur? Why do I need sulfur?
Yeah, exactly.
Phosphorus.
What?
Sulfur and phosphorus, yeah.
You haven't been driving around the planet for hours and hours and hours trying to find meteorites that accidentally landed on the planet because you can't drill, even though the planet's made of the stuff. Oh, you got to drive around and find those before you even go out in your SRV and do any extended
But look,
anything.
would it not be cool if you could plug mods in, at least for solo mode? Like, imagine that. Imagine if people could create mods for this game, at least in solo.
I mean, if solo was completely separate.
Yeah, otherwise he's still messing with the background simulation.
Well, we'd have a lip sync mod by now if you could do that, wouldn't we?
Yeah. I still need to get the geometry and see if they actually have G.
Oh boy.
Have a look.
Who hit me?
Get in there and have a look. Yeah. Stuff them. They're not going to do it. You do it. You'll have to do it.
Oh! Spatula, what are you doing, man?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I just looked at the stream, it looks like spinning and exploding.
Yes, that's called CQC.
We've all been doing that tonight, yeah.
I just fly in a straight line with my immersive gameplay.
I'm mainly going to the menu and back again. No, sorry, I am not doing that, because that would be...
You're working around the fact that there's fucking wing missions in the mission board! Sorry.
Actually, I am working around the fact that if you do it right, you can make buildings appear in front of you, so you can scan them.
Oh, that one! Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah. All because I want Federation rank on my second account, just because. So I don't have to do it later on down the line.
Yeah, when they make it 10 times harder.
Exactly, yeah.
I've got round that whole problem by not giving a shit. I have some rank sitting there banked up. I'm not doing the missions to cash it in and actually convert it into ranks. I don't care. Imperial and Federal, I don't care. I don't want it. Keep
Black Skull says, science done the American way.
Does it explode? Yes, no?
Guns.
Can we make it explode?
It's a science gun. It shoots science.
No, technically ballistics is science.
Yeah, but that's a well-known science.
It's all ballistics. All of it. Every single part. Early dangerous ballistic science.
Oh no!
Ballistics is one pronunciation of it.
So, how are we getting on with genome sequencing? Well, I shot it with my revolver, and that's all that anyone can ever do. I don't know what else to do now. So,
I fixed it though. Wait, what?
Yeah, now I haven't got any DNA samples.
Well, that's the other thing. There's two types of science. You know, there's shooting things, and there's shooting things and then smearing their remains on top of 2 million-year-old obelisks.
Wait, what?
That's the other part of science.
Yeah, I guess that's
gonna make
how that works, isn't it?
What was it that I said in the Brobot earlier today? It was like, it'd be like aliens coming down here and taking a chunk of dog and rubbing it on a computer monitor, hoping that that's, you know, like the interface.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
That's the best description ever.
Scorp was saying it's like smearing stuff on Stonehenge to try and get any sense out of it.
Well, the thing is, right, those ruins are 2 million years old, right? Our DNA 2 million years ago looked remarkably different to our DNA now. We're rubbing modern Thargoid DNA onto a Guardian thingy, and it's going, oh yeah, I know what that is. That's this particular type of Thargoid. Obviously, what was around 2 million years ago.
Can you imagine if you went down your library to get a book out, and they insisted that you smeared blood on the library ticket to get the book out? Because that's what you're talking about here. Because these are just library entries.
Wait, does your library not do that?
Not do that, yeah. Not anymore.
Actually, it sort of reminds me of a Deep Space Nine plot where you know, the changelings could be anyone, so they had to do blood samples of everyone.
Well, my librarian asked for a semen sample. Yeah. I mean, it's weird.
Oh yeah, that's
You have to just put it through a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Was it glorious?
Yeah.
I get any book I want. I'm not going to
overdue books.
Yeah.
Glorious.
And we're talking. I got a song for this.
But the main question is that why do you have to give, or why do you have to have a whole ton of tissue?
I know. The thing that annoys, I mean, it's annoying enough that you have to go and scrape it off existing Thargoid ships in the first place.
There you go.
There are biological canisters lying around. Why won't one of those old biological canisters do?
Well, why do you have to rub them against a fucking Stonehenge wall anyway? Right, you go to the Guardian Stonehenge and like defeat the sentinel things that are trying to kill you, and then you take your scans from there to Ramtar. And if you go, oh, you know what? This looks like the Guardians and the Thargoids may be related in some way. Go get me some tissue from one of the Thargoids and I'll see if I can run some checks.
Right.
So you take him to him. And he goes, yes, it looks like my theory is correct. You don't take it all the way across the other side of the frickin' galaxy and go, I'm going to rub this up against that bit of rock and do a brass rubbing.
But that's gameplay, apparently.
No, and more importantly, right, he asks you to go and do this, right? Go and gather these different samples, go scan these different things, and then the mission just gets deleted.
Yep.
More importantly, all that progress, nah, mate, sorry, false alarm, I never asked you to do that. Yes, you
Fake
did.
news.
Nope.
Fake...
Do you have any proof I did? Well, no. Well, didn't do it then, did
I have screenshots!
Yeah. Tits, sorry, it didn't happen. I mean, pics.
Ramtot tits. Ramtot tit mixing.
Yeah.
Oh, great, you've got screenshots, but do you have a ton of human flesh that you're able to rub on this post for me to prove it? No!
Do you have that, Commander Leatherface? Oh, you do. Oh, right.
Get one more game back, Black Skull. Actually, I might do one more game, and then, I don't know, does anyone here have that new pirate game? What's it called?
Sea of Thieves? No, I couldn't persuade it to download.
No,
but if you lot want to fire it up on watch...
Isn't it? The beta's finished, isn't it?
Is it actually finished? Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it
10
finished
o'clock
earlier
this morning,
today.
I think.
Yeah, 10 o'clock this morning. Yeah, beta,
Wonderful.
yeah. So you got to pay 50 quid to play it when
Wow.
it comes out. Bad luck.
I got all of 5 minutes in the beta, and it seemed kind of cool, but I was like...
Yeah, I had a little go of it. It's I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it's a bit like Elite, really.
Yeah, but it's not 50 quid cool.
No change there, then.
Ew.
But I thought to refrain, but seeing as I've actually said it now, that's kind of like doing it. It's a good job Machine's got a sense of humour. Oh, he doesn't, so now he's mortally offended. I don't now, and now I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
I can't see in my privileged goggles now, they're all misting up.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it.
But you know, I've actually ordered some anaglyph 3D glasses because I want to try out the 3D in Elite Dangerous to see how bad it is. So good it is. Sorry, good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I haven't actually looked.
I'm gonna give it a go, and I will tell everyone my findings because it should be. Oh, it's cheap.
Yeah, a friend of mine said the reason he went with PSVR was because he's allowed to wear his glasses while wearing it, as opposed to Oculus, which is quite tight on the face.
Lenses in them.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got a pair of smaller frame glasses that I wear with it, but mostly, yeah, I've got a couple of dedicated prescription lenses stuck in, so it's easier that way.
I might have to do that. My eyes are getting worse and worse and worse.
Stop
You're getting
wanking.
old eyes, sir. You're old eyes.
It's old age for sure.
Stop wanking.
Apparently that doesn't do anything. It doesn't hurt your eyes, so no.
He's put extensive research into it.
Yeah, I can attest to this.
Wait, Oxy, aren't you nearly blind? Without your glasses?
No, I've been that way since I was in like the 3rd grade. So
You've been masturbating since you're in your 3rd.
nah.
It's class.
But yes, yeah. It's like nah, but yes.
Oh, it's an interesting planetary.
Yeah, the Vive apparently allows for glasses as well.
Yeah.
They go with the old F-63 Condor. What happened to 1 through 62?
They all blew up. They all had terrible safety features.
Right.
People had too much fun in them, so they trashed
They got removed.
Yeah, but speaking of smearing semen, did any of you guys, did any of you watch Ash vs. the Evil Dead?
Well, somebody was. Not us.
If
Well then.
I was talking about people in the Navy.
in the Navy.
Machine will top you for that one.
Yeah, I'm so in for it.
Yeah, sleep with one eye open.
I didn't know you liked Metallica as well.
4%? Are you kidding me? There we go. Die.
This base is cool. Does the Aspect Explorer like drift more now than it used to, or has it always been this damn drifty?
It's always been really drifty.
It's a bit drifty, yeah.
Because I got an Chieftain which is really damn drifty, and it seems to be less drifty than the Aspect Explorer.
No, the Chieftain, it only drifts when you start to turn, but if you're going straight on and slowing down at the same time, its retro thrusters work pretty well. It's only when it's using, like, its laterals or verticals to slow down is when it drifts.
Yeah, just don't turn, you'll be fine.
Right.
Yes! Wait, what?
Straight line's good.
No! Darble!
What's he done?
He's won.
Is he punishing you?
Yes.
He
I've
does
been
that.
punished. Making progress. What rank am I now? 33! Woohoo! All the way up to 50 and then reset.
I'm just gonna drop out a second. Back in.
Do you get
You mean
Elite-
prestige? You mean that?
yeah. But when you get to level 50, am I assuming that I'll be at elite in CQC?
Yes. Basically.
You are. I feel like you won't be though.
Like, do I have to go through it twice in prestige mode to get elite? If that's the case, I'm gonna be so mad.
That one I don't know.
Because Turgeon, you were
Plus-
telling me there's a CQC system in the game that once you get to
There
elite in
is,
CQC,
yes.
you get
There's a
permit
CQC.
access.
You get permit access to, but you have to cash in your rank essentially to get the 20% discount on all modules and stuff.
Right.
I think it resets you. I can't remember. See, I don't know. What would I know?
Oh, I'd love to check out that
You
system.
say a CQC system?
Yeah.
Like a Jameson orbital for CQC players.
Let me look it up. It's a permit locked system.
I just wonder if there's actually anything there, or if it's you just go in and it's maybe all the CQC assets are there in the system, which would be very convenient for things like filming.
There it is. Yeah. Gaining a prestige rank gives the player a permit to Attilius Orbital in the CD43 11917 system.
Catchy
And
name.
you've got, well, discount of
Portsmouth.
3% on all ships, modules, and weapons. It says
3%.
A whole
3%
three?
there. A whole 3.
Oh,
Wow.
3% per CQC rank.
The Aspect Explorer has no fucking brakes. I can agree. It's 3%. It's bollocks.
Surely it was higher than that.
Oh, it's like, what do you get at what do you get if you've got access to where I don't have?
What, Shinrata?
Yeah, Shinrata.
And at 10%.
Yeah, it's 10% on everything, and everything's available.
So if you get elite in CQC, does that give you access to Shinrata Desert as well?
No, I think it gives you access to the
I don't-
CD43 11917 system.
Actually, it's a good point. I don't know, because I don't know anyone who is elite in CQC.
See, 'cause if you're not elite in anything else, but apart from CQC,
Ask
maybe-
Locutus of Borg.
he's very, very good.
It's true.
Yeah. He's a 50.
Or you kill stealing swine. Have my rubbing day!
But I'm guessing that Locutus of Borg is actually quite a good elite player as well, and will have earned that
Sure.
elite in combat.
He probably has elite in a few things.
Well,
Yeah,
not
he's-
necessarily.
He's got elite in chess as well.
I do pretty well in CQC, but I just can't stand the ridiculous NPCs in
Okay, here's
in
the
ordinary combat.
$10 million question: is would you want
Shoot people easier.
so would you want them to put like a mini game like Gwent or like something in the game? Do you know what I'm talking about when I talk about Gwent?
I know what you mean from
Yeah.
Witcher.
Like
So
a
basically a card game, yeah.
You go to a station, go to a casino, play a little mini game in the station menu or something.
As long
right?
as it wasn't mandatory, yeah, put it in. Because didn't what is it? The Star Wars game
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, you mean Pazak?
Yeah, that was actually quite fun. You used to find your cards as you're playing around, and you build your deck up. And
Yeah.
well, that might be quite fun. I didn't see any reason why not. Yeah.
Okay, running! No! Alright, Black Skull, good to have you here.
You get special cards when you visit engineers if you unlock them.
See, that'd be fun. Yeah. You get a deck of cards with, you know. Oh man, he's got a full house. He's got 2 Palins and a Ramtaw.
You do know that you'd have to give them a bunch of materials in order to get these cards. Right?
Oh, of course. That's how you get your decks, is just grinding for hours.
You want how much polonium? For a playing card.
Alright, yeah, then forget about it, because it sounds too much like buying Magic the Gathering cards by now.
Yeah, I know. And it'll be a random deck.
It sounds like personal narrative.
Yeah, it unlocks the right to buy the card from a card vendor at one of the stations.
Yeah.
Let's get this right.
Yeah.
But RNG dictates whether or not it's available when you get there.
Yeah.
They'd have to do it with like the blister packs that you get. The normal cards come in with a chance of getting a rare and the different levels.
Sure.
I used to play Magic the Gathering all the time. My memory's ruined.
Alright, let me just see if I can take.
Now my parents used to own a model shop, like a wargaming shop. You say cool. Trust me, Turgeon.
I do.
I was not very cool as a kid because of this.
Oh.
How would you be now?
Cool. How was I? Yeah, I mean, I would be now. Like with adults, I'd be like, "Oh no way!" And I was like, "Yeah, I used to have boxes and boxes of Magic the Gathering cards delivered." And you'd be like, "Oh, I wonder if one of them's got the Jester's cap in," because that was the one that was around at the time. And I was like, "Oh, exciting!" Of course not, because there's literally one of them per million cards, you moron. And
yeah.
But yeah,
it
was
was Black Lotus.
It's just, and someone teaches you how to play, and you're just like, I'm sorry, people play this for fun.
Oh, crying out loud.
And it was just so not my thing. But yeah, it's a thing for other people, I guess. But
I used to enjoy it. Not the old rules, like that card. What you're talking about there? They had some horrible, shitty rules, and it was not fun to play. A mate of mine, my best man, he was big into it, and he taught me how to play, or he tried to teach me how to play back then. I was like, nah, mate. Nah. That is just so much. No. But then I started playing it, I don't know, about 7 or 8 years ago, and it was actually quite good fun.
So what's this Elite RPG like?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite good fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a bunch of mates sitting around a table, just dicking around, really.
Slagging the game off.
No, it's no, you get in character. It's basically D&D with spaceships, which I'm all for. I like D&D.
Alright, so I'm gonna call this
sounds
the.
right.
This is gonna be the last round.
Oh, there's the 20%. There's a
Laptop Lager.
20% discount on Fer-de-Lance purchases.
Yeah, Laptop Lager. If you think this stream has been going long, let's go watch one of Oxy's streams to Beagle Point.
but not yesterday's one.
Yeah, I was gonna say yesterday's one got interesting.
Out of hand?
Well, were you doing 8 hours yesterday in like 2 streams?
No, it was one stream. The only reason it split into 2 is because like halfway through, my modem was just like, no, it's time to reboot now, and it just shut itself off.
Drive space.
No.
You had to hot swap some more drives in there. Quick, Oxy's streaming. He's still going. Holy shit! Bring the drives. Come on, stick them in.
Feels bad, man. Hey, but the good thing about these Beagle Points is my watch time goes crazy.
Yeah, your liquor store loves it when you do it as well.
Yeah.
Hey, they got
like, oh, Mr. Oxy, discount.
They got $7.01 for me yesterday.
It's $7.01 more than it had gotten if you weren't streaming.
No, Laptop. I said at the beginning I'm going to do an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we're actually right at the 2-hour mark, so this works out perfect. By the time this game ends, because then I have to start working on that video. I'm planning a new story video, and I'm not doing very well in CQC today.
I'm sick. if your aim is to explode as many times as possible, you're really nailing it.
No, I actually streamed for just over 10 hours yesterday.
My goodness.
Yeah, was hers.
I'm starting to.
Go on, play it.
I was gonna say I'm getting around to the point where I'm gonna start planning my second 24-hour stream. So I'm gonna be obviously asking all of you guys to.
Well, you know I'll be around.
Oh yeah.
Well, you will hope so.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Zero
Come on,
kills. That's a no-brainer. Like.
Let me get a participation word. Oh, finisher. Yeah, you finished the game. Good effort. Yeah, encouragement. Try harder. Well, fuck you. Fuck you.
Have a sticker. At least you tried.
Participation award. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Did they change anything for CQC? No. Is it worth jumping into? Yes. I enjoy it. I think it's a fun little match. I don't think it gets enough play, and I'm hoping that by streaming some of it, that hopefully more people will start to actually play it.
At this point of game, it's the kind of thing that you can jump in and have a bit of fun without any fear of consequence or loss, which is unlike the main game itself at the moment. So yes, you could just jump in and have a bit of fun and not care.
At this moment, there is no crime and punishment in CQC.
Right.
That's right.
Don't give them any ideas, damn it.
Yes.
You can get away from that crime and punishment system for a while. But I'll end this stream right here in this little asteroid field. And here I am in Colonia. Just by
shoot
Jack
the asteroid,
Station.
you'll get a bounty.
I know, right?
Asteroids have rights too.
Now, what do you think they're going to do with this?
Pluto.
They want to do this whole thing about the mining system. They want to change that. Like, how do you think that's going to
I'm looking
go
forward
over?
to the mining getting a bit of love. I did some mining the other night and made hardly any damn money.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was supporting him as a fighter, hanging around, ship launch fighter, doing the mining, all that business. Aside from the fact that I had to log out and back at the end because the wing thing broke by the time we got the multi-crew thing. Well, it broke by the time we got back. At the end of it, I made less in the trade profit from the mining than he had to pay his NPC pilots.
Who didn't do anything.
Who didn't do anything. He got a bigger cut from that than I did, and I was flying around and fighting.
But did you enjoy it?
I found it quite relaxing.
I did until I found out the NPC pilot was getting paid more than I was for doing nothing. Then I stopped enjoying it.
I know, they just sit there and... Why is it not when they're active they get a profit share? Why do they always get profit when they just sit there?
It's why I fire them.
Exactly, and you are wise.
Although, I will tell you something. The new seat in the keelback...
I was going to say government welfare, but...
It's their vouchers. But how come I have to pay for their government welfare, right? I'm not the government. I'm the Pilots Federation.
Yeah, which government, you know? Are they federal? Are they imperial? Well, one of them should pay. It's none of our business.
I gotta say, the keelback seat that they crammed in there is absolutely hilarious. And I wish that NPC crew actually had like a hollow me so they could sit in your ship.
Yeah.
Yes. Laptop logger, seat in a keelback. Seat in a keelback. Hold on, let me go get my keelback. I'll show you. I'll have enough time. I'll do that one last thing, and then I'll log off.
It's basically just bolted to the floor, isn't it? It's like, you want to see?
Yeah. There's two little panels at the back there.
But there is room for another one on the other side, so they could.
There is.
Yeah.
There is, but if you stood up, you bash your head on the TV.
Exactly.
On display on it.
You'd be climbing over each other to get out the back hatch, wouldn't you?
He says,
It's all about that extra seat you get at Christmas.
This fixes everything. The keelback seat. Now I can finally do something proper. Yes, exactly. You can do well until you start actually realizing what the limits of multi-crew are, and then you'll be like, eh. To be honest, I'd rather do wings most of the time.
Multi-crew.
Point a finger at you.
I went to a not volcanic world, but it's actually a planet that Down to Earth Astronomy pointed out. It's got these like lava fumaroles coming out, and there's a tourist beacon there, and it looks lovely when you go down there. The planet with the new textures is like red and like grey, like molten lava or cooled lava kind of grey. It looks amazing. So I was like, Turgeon, you got to see this. So he multi-crewed into my ship.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to drive around, but it's like, why can't I leave Turgeon on the ship and then drive around in my?
That honestly makes no sense. Yeah. Like, or have Turgeon
on the ship.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, that's the thing. He's just a hollow me.
You could be a ghost in the ship, and you could drive around in your car. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, or you could be like, you could be using turrets. Well, I could park the ship outside a base. I drive in. You could kill any SRVs using the turrets. Why the hell not? There's no
that would make perfect
whatsoever.
sense.
It
Actually,
would
get
be
into
a
a
roll.
turret.
Yeah,
Be in
get
a
into a
turret. Looking through the gun turret. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Nobody should want to do this, so we're not putting it in. In fact, we're going to actively block it.
Well, that's it, right? And I'm like, what is the limitation that? And like, is it really that insurmountable that they haven't fixed it by now? Like, I know that beyond
using the same protocol, and they can't use two things at the same time.
Well,
Right.
we'll be able to do it in slideshow citizen when it comes out.
It's
what
what was said
Slideshow
earlier
Citizen.
on. It's not being used, so they obviously think it doesn't work, so they're not going to develop it any further. Because it's not being used. It's not being used because it's broken. Fix it, people will use it, because they can see some... We've tried... I mean, Spatula, you tried to do videos, getting
Yes.
onto people's ships and things like that, right? Because it would be
Yes.
fun. And no one's using it. Because it's broken.
Well, that's it, right? And that's the clear indicator that, like, okay, well, you need to go back and revise it. It's not that it's a bad idea. It's just that it's not executed well. But, you know, don't give up on it.
But if it's not fun, if there's nothing you can do, then they won't do it. And especially, like, when you spend your time, like, you're doing a mission together, like, you're in the fighter and everything, and then it comes to turning in the bounties, but because of multi-crew, the connection drops, and you can't get back into... Too bad you can't have your money.
Yes, that's right.
You just get greeted with this bittersweet, like, multi-crew session report, and it's like, yeah, well, no money for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spatula, I'm just watching you try and get through that mail slot. What is going on?
Flight assist off, my friend.
Life assist off. Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you more drunk than I was yesterday? Like, good lord.
No, I'm just more ambitious.
Whoa, your shields are on and you're doing flight assist off landings. Oh, come on, rookie, no.
But has Spatula turned off rotational correction?
Doesn't make a difference in flight assist off.
Doesn't
He's
it?
using-
Oh.
No,
It's
it
using mouse
actually
and
doesn't.
keyboard, though.
It's very weird.
I just remember a comment from one of your videos and you do flight assist, something with like bugging you because he's not got rotational correction turned off.
It actually doesn't matter. I've checked. I've lifted off like off of the pad, sat in the middle of the station, not moving, turned off flight assist, and then turned off rotation correction. And you know what? Nothing happens because flight assist off overrides rotation correction.
Oh,
Right.
I've actually experienced Rinser doing a flight assist off landing in a was it an assault ship? He nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
I bet he did.
Yeah, he's really good
Man
at
had
it.
skills, yeah.
Yeah. I was watching, so he's going to hit something. He's going to crash.
Okay,
No, just
here we go.
Straight in.
That's close enough.
Nope.
Jazz, for God's sake.
All right, only 67% hull. That's not too bad.
Stop rotating. Stop rotating.
I know. I get a little sick there at the
Spatula,
end.
I've got a really good stomach for this kind of thing, but I'm feeling ill.
In VR, that would have been terrifying. All right, let me show you this keelback. This lovely seat in the keelback.
Is it Keelys for Feelies?
Yeah, well, that's...
Yeah, $10 million worth of ship there. That is a fully rated keelback. Funny enough, so what happened was I died and went back to the bubble, and then I emailed a support ticket saying, Frontier, put me back in Colonia. That wasn't supposed to happen. So they did, but all the stuff that I outfitted back in the bubble came back with me. So I was able to get all my good stuff.
So you transfer it all back?
Yeah, they transferred the whole ship back, right? But I'd re-outfitted it when I was in the bubble because I was like in the middle of a stream and wanted to keep doing stuff. All right, so let's check out this second seat and how hilarious it is.
Tomorrow, and they're going to have taken it all off of him.
I know, right? Look at that seat; it's just jammed in there.
Leave his modules in Colonia and put all these shit
literally-
back in the bubble.
Like it's probably sitting on top of a vent too. Actually, let's do something and see if multi-crew is alive.
Oh, there's a space there for another seat.
Well, exactly, right? Let's see if anyone pops into my ship while we're looking at it.
Good lord.
Like, I mean, yeah, it does feel like very much crammed in there, where it's just like, oh my god. Like,
Are you
like
in open
me and-
or-
whoa, 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 whoa! Holy crap! It's a person! Oh my god! Oh my god! Commander Shibs!
The glasses appear first.
Alright, let's take him for a ride. See, look
So
at that, I can
cool.
just look over. There's a guy. Oh, you can't, I probably can't see it because he's under my chat. Yeah, you can just see him lurking there. Oh, hello, Shibs. I can hear you. Welcome to the Dangus stream.
Oh, nice.
Where's the bug report?
Yes.
Quick.
No, don't do
Where's the
it.
bug report? There's
I know.
multi-crew. This must be a mistake.
So I did that. I submitted a bug report in the Frontier forums saying that turned on multi-crew. Someone jumped in ship. Scared me. Please fix. And of course the moderators deleted that very quickly.
Oh, smooth, dude. Smooth exit there.
So Shibs, I wasn't actually bounty hunting. I was just actually doing a test to see if anyone used multi-crew. But tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a little fun here. Oh, wait, what the hell? Who's shooting at me? Who's shooting at me? Someone just shot at me.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
Not yet.
Yeah. There's there's definitely a ship there that's doing it.
That was an NPC that was doing that.
It was probably an NPC
why?
shooting at a wanted NPC, and he won't get a bounty for shooting you, even though you went across the guns.
So, welcome to Flight Assist Off Docking Lessons. We're gonna dock
Why
with...
are you in silent running?
Because it needs to be more Dangus. Alright, we are at 92% heat, and we have to dock without turning off silent running. Are you prepared for this, Shibs? I need you to...
I think I'm prepared for
I need you to be my navigator.
Get your fire extinguisher.
Ah!
I've got PTSD going hard here. This is
It's set back by... set back by the beluga.
Bucket on standby, sir.
120%. Okay, okay, okay.
Bucket, not beluga.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Just don't hit the sides. Navigator, I need your help. Which docking pad should I go up, down, left, right? What? I can only see trespass. Oh, I didn't even request docking permission. Uh-oh. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. Now the mission is just to live. We can do this, Shibs. Shibs, divert your pips to something. I don't know. Alright, boosting.
no, don't boost.
It's okay. It's okay. It's Flight Assist Off. Boost can... Okay, this is not helping. 16%. We're gonna do this.
Torture?
We can do this. Okay, just gotta line it up. Line it up.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
too much, too much.
Yeah, the Dangus is
Alright,
real.
boosting! Oh God!
You know how this is going.
Right,
No.
the Dangus, man. Why are you going backwards?
I don't know! It's... No! Ships! I'm sorry!
Oh, and another frickin' beluga.
I mean, it did look like you were going to make it, like, for about half a second, and then...
There's a little bit of part that... Oh no. Oh, okay, thank God. I thought I was only going back to LHS 3447 again. Oh.
Oh, have they fixed that bug then?
Support ticket 2, yeah.
If they fix that bug then, because
Yeah.
I wasn't going to... I've not logged into the Ascorbius account in Colonia since, because I don't want to end up raise a bug ticket and...
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why people do not do multi-crew. He's gone. that was enough for him. But yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The keelback has a second seat, which allows for all sorts of wonderful possibilities.
Are you in open, or are you in...
I'm in open.
Alright, I'm going to come in open. And then...
Are you the Dove Enigma on there as well, actually?
I am. Though, funny enough, I was just docked at Jocks, so I don't know why it pumped me over here.
You probably didn't successfully land, did you?
Correct.
Oh. That's where I started from.
You bought a ship there and you let... That
Yeah.
makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying, is I was
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
literally
make
parked
much
there.
sense. Yeah.
Right, have you got
Okay,
El
okay.
Scorbius in your friends list, Spatula?
Let's see.
Because I'm going to
Well,
go into open, and then you can invite me to your multi-crew, and I'm going to watch you do that in VR.
Damn.
and see
Hold on,
if,
I gotta find...
See if
well,
you
hold on.
Yeah,
Then you go
I'm
to
gonna
friends
see
and
if I
private
need a
groups.
bucket.
Add friend, El Scorbius.
bucket.
Already friends.
We're already
Well, that's
friends,
nice
also.
that it would tell me that.
You have a
Actually,
fine
Hold on, let me see if
station.
there's...
Do you
Let
have
me
a
see.
fine?
Okay, let me see if there's one thing that we can do together that will be terrible. I want to do commit a terrible heinous crime.
Oh god. Okay. Right, so if you send me a multi-crew invite thing, then I'll
Well, hold on. Let me outfit first, because unfortunately, as soon as you come into my crew, it'll be like, you can't change the modules on your ship. There's a person in there.
Oh yeah, that's also very intuitive.
Duh.
While you're here, I'd like to, you know, don't mind if I just add.
Okay, perfect.
You or change the paint. You must not change anything on the ship while you have multi-crew.
We'll tell you what. I've got a what do you call it? Not a passenger ship. A little tiny ship, a taipan, if you will.
Okay.
Here we go.
You want me to fly that?
Baby
Oh wait,
ship.
hold on, machine. Don't send. Don't send me a wing invite. You know you can't do wings and multi-cruise.
I did that before you decided on that.
Well, it was there. Wait, what the hell? How far away are you, El Scorpius is in the bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't invite you because I'm leaving a wing. Because that's a thing. Because there's a cooldown timer on that. For why? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why.
All right, well, guys, I'm going to leave you to it.
Monsieur.
Actually, thanks for letting me crash.
Oh, happy to have
guys, I will catch you later.
All right,
See you later.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Stay soft.
Spread over a big wide open area.
Alright, invite to crew. And we're going to do Xeno research out here in Colonia.
Yeah,
Oh, we
this is
know.
the spot, this general area. It's a
Look,
really
I have
big
two.
open
There you
area,
go.
so feel free to play around with it.
Are you saying that my mic audio is a bit too soft?
Whoa.
I'll stop it. Yes. There you go. That was.
Alright.
Good, though.
Is there no way that I can invite Machine as well to multi-crew? Like, is there not a third seat?
No.
Well, there's room for a third seat, isn't there?
Well, this is
No.
very claustrophobic in the corner. I'm in the corner.
It is. In VR, look up.
Yeah, it's a
Where
big
you are.
telly. Really big
Yeah,
telly.
you think if I stood up, I'm bashing my head on that?
Okay, listen, you're going to have to guide me at the entrance because I can only see in front of me, so... Listen, you got to tell me if I have to go... Oh, wait, hold on, we're outside, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we were on the
we're
dump
outside,
Enigma.
yeah.
Never mind. Well, like I said, I can't see anything in front of me, so... Let me know if I'm boosting into something dangerous.
Why can't you see anything? Oh, you! Oh, Jesus! What are you doing like that? Oh my God! Can I drive?
No. Frontier would never allow that. That'd be too much fun. Alright, so... Do you know anywhere that has good canyons around here that we can go, racing in?
I can't see the system map. All I can see is I can give you a pip, and I can panic. And I might be filling the 0G compartment in here with vomit anytime soon.
Fine, we're just gonna go here and see if hope that there's some cool canyons or something that you can engage your ship launch fighter in.
I'm giving you a pip to shields right now.
That's probably a good idea. Oh damn it! I forgot to buy limpets. All right, fine. I'll just manufacture them. Synthesis. Yes,
Why do you need
limpets.
limpets?
You're right. Why do I need limpets? What do I do?
What are you talking about?
Well, I do. I am equipped for. I have torpedoes. I have collector limpets and hatchbreaker limpets, and a manifest scanner.
Where is the guns actually? Let's see, gunner.
Fire the guns!
Yeah. Do I have to give you permission to use the guns or anything?
Maybe.
Multi-crew fighter con enabled, disabled. Oh, I can take off. Yeah, I can disable everything. Now you just sit there. Now you have nothing to do.
Functionality limited by helm, it says.
I've taken away all your privileges.
Aww.
If you ask nicely, I'll enable them.
What do I have to do?
Ask nicely.
Pretty please, can I have the gunner?
Okay!
Right.
Alright, you can have it.
Oh, what's up with the panel on that side? Looks all messed up.
What panel?
On the left-hand side. Can you?
What, this panel?
There's a shadow over there. If you turn a little bit, turn to the left. Right, stop. Yeah, it's all busted.
What? What's busted?
There's a panel behind you on your left. You can't see it. 'Cause I'm in VR. I'm looking around your cockpit, and it's all cracked. It seems. If you're going to put a chair anywhere, I'd put it there to hide that horrible crack.
Where is it? Like up there?
Now it's dark. You can't see anything now because it's all in shadow.
So move the lights on it.
Now we're spinning. Right, aim towards the star, and then we'll get direct light into the cockpit.
Okay, which way is the star?
Oh God. I can't. I have.
What kind of navigator are you? Okay, how about now? How about now?
Oh, no, stop. Yeah, stop.
Are you talking about those wires that are just sticking out of the wall?
Is it wires? Is that what it is? It says Lakon. There's a big.
Yeah. And it looks like a bunch. It looks like a panel that if you put it on there, it would cover it. But someone's taken it off, and you have a bunch of wires.
Oh, is it wires? It looks like someone's punched it. It's all cracked. Okay. Ah, makes sense now. Okay,
right.
so you don't know where you're going because you're looking at your. Yeah, all right. I see there. That's wires then.
Yeah.
It looks all busted.
Yeah, well, if you don't mind, could you put a panel on those wires back there since you're not really doing anything else because of the limitations of multi-crew?
Hang your coat over it.
Where did you keep your spare panels? I'll have a look around. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Can you let me know any other cracks or dents? Wait, there's another player in this instance.
Right, down a bit.
Who is it? Who is it?
No, there's
Machine!
Ringed
I didn't think I was going to sneak
He's got his hard points out too.
Oh, so you are seeing where you're flying now. Alright, okay.
Oh, look, there's a listening post over here. Who cares?
Well, listen to the post.
I don't want to wait half an hour to hear a code that I've got to go run through a cipher bot third-party tool.
Whiskey. Tango.
Exactly.
Foxtrot.
We respect your time is what it spells out, right?
Foxtrot.
That would be funny if that message...
Uniform.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Kilo.
Yankee. Uniform. Oscar. Let's just finish off that phrase there.
Yeah. I'm wondering, how do we get Machine down to this instance as well? Will he be able to wake scan us?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do.
Okay.
No, there won't be a wake when you go down there. Well, there kind of will be, but it won't be like precisely where you go.
Well, I'm assuming if we're at the same coordinates, he'll join our instance.
Can you? We can't. Can we? Can't wing or anything. Stupid.
No, you can't wing and multi-crew.
That would be too much to ask.
Because apparently it was overpowered, but I think it's because they used the wing mechanics for multi-crew.
So we do get a cool chance to check out this new planetary generation feature, and
They look amazing. Although that one looks like it's moldy. That's a moldy potato.
Okay, there's some yellow canyons down there.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's check out one of those urine canyons.
I'm gonna say, is it yellow? Is it like yellow snow?
It's like urine.
One of the great things about multi-crew, though, is you can be a cameraman. So,
true.
As someone's flying the ship, you can get good camera angles, and so that's handy if you're doing like I don't know, fighting or things like that.
Yeah, that's how I do some of my videos. My second account.
That's how I did the Rinza fight at the end of my Christmas one. So.
All right, I'm gonna name this the Pee Pee Canyon.
The Pee Pee Canyon. It's full of the pee pee. Actually, it looks like someone spilled egg all over that bit.
Egg yolk. The yolk's on you.
Oh. What? Oh.
Grown.
The yolk's on you.
This really does look kind of mustardy. It
does. This is what happens when you eat food and you get it all on your clothes. Get yellow mustard on your clothes.
Well, is it yellow mustard or is it like that brown, like Dijon mustard?
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
That mustard doesn't exist in the world.
All right, well,
that's not mustard.
If you want to jump into that fighter,
Pardon me. Do you have any grey poupon?
Well, I don't see you now. I'm down here.
Whoa! I'm at the server. I didn't realize this. Looks like Raytest has been busy. He's doing things.
Oh, it looked like you just positioned me so I was going to launch straight into the wall. That's what you tried to do?
Perhaps.
I'm going to come out and go back in.
Alright, flight assist off canyon runs. Here we go.
Are you, Machine? Oh, my.
Alright, try to keep up there.
Well, you're above the canyon. Cheating.
I'm not cheating, it's flight assist off. I went a little too crazy on the upswing. I didn't realize the gravity here was nothing to worry about. Alright. That's funny, I still get your Pippin shields.
Really?
Yeah. Which is nice. But I guess once you go into the fighter, you... Hey!
So, I mean, how stupid is this? I mean, there's no one else here, and they won't put us in the same instance.
Really? You're at 32 Mark III? Or 13 Mark III? 13.5 Mark
III? Yeah. I'm facing the gas giant, or whatever it is, the water giant.
Well, that's dumb.
Isn't it?
Yeah, everyone, I am secretly Isonona. This whole spatula thing is just a ruse. I'm really the best flight assist off pilot there is. I swear. Everything I say is the truth.
Oh, I can see you now.
Oh
yeah. Hey, did you blow up my fighter?
Oh, now you've gone again. Oh, nope, you're back.
Maybe.
Oh boy!
I'm having a sense of deja vu right now.
So who am I shooting? The main ship or the...
Just don't shoot me, I've got 12% hull.
Did you bring hull repair?
I have got some...
No.
I have indeed.
Right, they might be necessary right now.
Who's this? What is this? Colonia Hub. It's a planetary outpost. Oh, that's 300.
Just stand still a minute then, Spatula.
No!
He's going to repair you.
I don't trust him!
You need the repairs.
I'm going into this canyon to escape. I'm escaping through this canyon.
This laser.
Ah! Come on, shields, don't fail me now! This really does look like a like I could harvest mustard here.
Is this fighter ready yet? I feel like I need to get out of this damn ship. Come on, fighter.
I'm not terrible at flying. You're distracting me. That's what it is.
Ground. Navigator says ground coming up.
Don't worry about it. I got it. I got
it. Really? You're scaring the crap out of me, Spatula.
Isn't it fun?
Oh my god. Right. Get me out of this thing.
Do a barrel roll. Alright, we're gonna try and hug the... We're gonna try and hug the,
Gorb would be in the fighter.
It's just give me a warning. Warning! Whole mothership hull is at 25%. No kidding.
Well, if he stood still, I'll repair him, but he's running away.
You'll never get me. Ah! You shooting?
I'm showing you the way.
Yeah.
There's ground there.
Up.
Don't hit it. 10%. Oh. 10% nothing.
Oh, so the fighter destroyed as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
we get out together.
Stranded. You should have been stranded, no?
Well, I'll take the profit.
That's not bad. 400 bucks. It's not too bad.
Well, I'll put my repair limpets away then, if you don't want them.
Well, you need more of a brush and pan now.
And it looks like it booted you for... I guess when you die, the multi-crew thing ends.
No, when you die in multi-crew, you die in the real world.
You should get fined for littering now.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just creating more instances for other commanders.
I've got 3 parts of your hull floating in.
Oh, collect them. You can get spatula hull fragments.
Oh wait, invite us to your crew.
Smear them on something, yeah.
invite me and El Scorbius to your crew machine so we can experience multi-crew from the other side. Send us a crew request.
in a luxury ship.
Yeah, you've got two spots. You can have us both on your ship.
In my unicorn.
Yeah, I promise we don't do anything bad.
Honest governor.
Especially if he stops you from doing it.
Let me see if I've got Scorpius in my friends list.
You should have El Scorbius in the friends list. Everyone should have El Scorbius in the friends list. Comes by default when you install the game, doesn't it?
Let's see if there's any fun crew.
No, I don't have you.
Saul McCall.
Not in this account.
Hired.
You don't have me.
No, not yet.
Patricia Sims, which is a dude.
Worry me so much.
And Saul McCall.
There we go. Except.
Send me. Send
Who's
me.
changing all the server stuff here?
Actually, you two could come in here, couldn't you? Both of you.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wasn't
penny
listening.
drops.
Yeah.
You just have to send me an invite. Invite me,
Send
boy.
an invite also.
Incoming telepresence request. Prepare for Bork. This is where the game breaks.
Oh yeah. We're putting an abnormal strain
Yeah.
on the multi-crew system.
You've got Ascorbius
Am
and
I right?
Spatula in your ship machine. This is not going to end well.
Possibly go wrong.
Alright, so I have got some fighters if you want them.
How many have you got?
Loads.
No, how big's your fighter bay?
I've
Ooh.
got 2 of them. I've
Okay.
got 2 types.
Oh boy. Oh, you yes, you do.
What a
I love
big
the type
cockpit
out.
you have.
Have you got access? I don't know if I've blocked you from doing anything naughty.
You deploy the fighter, please. Yes, deploy the fighter. Cool.
There we go.
Wait, I have an idea. So we can't both be in fighters, can we?
Yeah, we can.
Oh,
You
we can?
yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, well, actually,
For
no,
real?
wasn't it an NPC and
Why can't I deploy it then?
Oh, I think you're gonna.
was it-
Oh, there's a base down here.
Right.
Look, base on the
not-
wall.
Oh yeah.
Deploy, deploy, deploy. Why can't I deploy?
I'm
What's
sure
this
you can
base
only do one. Hang on.
I've entered a trespass zone. What's it doing on the wall?
Alright, well.
Are you out? Are you getting out there, Spatula?
I'm in the gunner role.
Oh, so it didn't give you the option then. So that's what I thought. I thought it was only one NPC and
No,
one.
you can have 2 pilots in.
It has to be 1 NPC and 1 human. That's the only time you
Yeah.
can have 2 fighters
Yeah.
out.
Oh, we've done this before.
Yeah, we did this with General Ghost.
Yeah.
Both in fighters.
Yeah, you can both.
Okay. Let me look at my settings and see.
You're not supposed to be able to.
Who's firing fuel limpets?
Me.
Crashed into each other, in fact, didn't we?
That'll be Spatula.
Why are you firing?
Well, it's the only thing I'm able to shoot you with, so. You can see it just falling to the surface.
So where would I check my settings then for? Oh yeah, multi-crew fighter con enabled, multi-crew gunner full limited.
Fuel transfer limpet failed.
Why these fuel transfer limpets? Like, I don't. Do I have fuel?
Are they all stacking on the ground?
Oh, you just. What have
No.
you done?
I was just fiddling with settings, so have I killed you?
What the
Yeah, I'm
heck?
back in the seat now.
It's actually floating upwards. What the hell?
We'll just jump back in again.
These fuel transfer limpets are lighter than gravity. They're literally falling upwards.
Oh, so I can't go into a ship then? Into a fighter
you can't
either.
go into a fight. Oh, really?
No, it's saying multi-crew disabled.
Yeah, you can't because you're the helm, but Spatula can.
I think you can only have an NPC in your
No, you can have 2 players unless they've changed it.
Oh, hang on, it says too close to the planet surface. That'll be why.
Right, there you go.
Maybe that's it. I'm clicking the deploy button, but there's nothing saying that I can't do it, and nothing
There
saying
we go,
that I
yeah.
can. This is
Let me
just
back up a
literally
bit.
the worst frickin' thing. Oh, what the hell? What
I don't
happened?
know. What's going on?
What
not hitting-
happened?
You're hitting the
I don't know.
rocks.
You're making the...
I thought I was just going straight up.
No, you were going backwards.
Oh, well,
How can I see how many shields we have?
I can repair myself. Right, can you... No, it's still too close.
Oh wait, now I can deploy. Wonderful.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, thank God, because I was going to say that was... But they should still tell you, when I try to deploy, it should say, hey, you're too close to the ground. Ask the guy who's flying to go higher up. Hey! Hey!
What happened there?
Something
Did you
hit me! Did you hit me?
You hit me.
That's it. It's time for another round of CQC!
Well, unfortunately, one of them's got AX cannons on, so it's not going to do much damage.
Yeah, it's the Taipan will have the AX cannons on them.
Thanks for the help there, machine. Get back here, Scorpius!
Oh, actually, these are only repair ones. They're not. Oh, hang on.
Ah, bollocks!
Oh, it's trying to repair you, isn't it?
I swear I saw your little hull just fly off into space. Things fall upwards here, though. That's really weird.
They should do some CQC like on a planet's surface. That'd be cool.
Oh, super cool. I would love to see more planetary combat. What's this over here, by the way? I see, like, lights on the cliffside.
That's their base.
Yeah, that's the base.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, there's a base there.
Go and investigate.
Although there was a trespass warning when I went there.
Like, for real?
Yeah, the base there.
Why would you put a base on the side of the hill like this?
Maybe it's like a Bond villain. It's like a volcano base or cliffside base. Oh, maybe it's Iron Man's house.
Yeah.
I can't do anything until this.
Wait, what just happened?
Your shields are going offline.
Oh, I got kicked!
Really?
I did something bad.
You got a bounty, yeah.
I started accepting... Oops, I shouldn't have accepted those words. Are you guys wanted?
I can't do anything right now. I
yes.
can't even see the helm. Why can't I even see the... Oh. So the fighter assembly is completed now, but I can't even see the panel. Yay.
So I'm now wanted. So what does that mean? I've got to go and clear my fine. Or is that it? I'm fucked.
If you don't accept the rewards... Sorry, my throat's broken because I'm ill. If you don't accept the rewards, does that mean that you don't get wanted?
What activity did you pick, machine?
I did say bounty hunting.
Let's see if I can get back.
I'm also wanted right now.
Yeah.
Where's the shit wanted?
This is how, if you don't get invites to multi-crew, this is how multi-crew feels. Just clicking this damn button. No ships available. I know there's a ship available, but it's not going to let me on it because it's
the panel for roles is... I can't see the fighters, I can't see anything right now.
Are you... Yeah.
Broken.
Oh, but yeah, no, hang on, no. They were... Are they damaged? Are they printing new ones? I don't know.
No, it's just there's nothing there on the... It's just a empty box.
Machine, can you send me an invite again? I promise I won't blow up any more things.
Right, ditch the crew to start with. Like, disband the crew and then invite us again. Because this looks buggered to me.
Well, I kind of want to see if we can bug it out even more.
Yeah, but we can't do anything. Right?
Let's see what happens, though.
I can't even activate guns.
Let me just check the settings.
I don't think you're allowed to activate guns. I wasn't able to activate guns in the gunner role, just limpets.
Yeah. So, when you look down, can you see the rolls?
Yeah, I really...
Egg roll or ham roll?
I see about 6 of them on my beautiful, glorious abs.
I tell you what, I'm going to ditch myself from the crew. I'm going to run away. Run away!
So let's see if I can see. Let's see if I can see what Scorpius was seeing.
All right. So
I see you're idle, and I've just entered your role. And yeah. Now my screen went blank. I tried to enter into your role. I was like, how come he can be idle? I want to be idle too.
Right.
And now I can't do anything.
You're just bone idle, you two. That's what it is.
I've confirmed that I didn't want the rewards or the fines or the wanted status. Let's see if I got that. No, I'm fine. Can you invite me again, machine?
Oh, so that's fine. So I get wanted, and you two get scot-free, yeah?
Yeah.
But now my... yeah, I know, right? Well, don't worry. I accepted the fine. But yeah, the rolls are buggered. I can't get out of idle.
Let's see if it's balked when I come in second time.
Well, that's okay. I'll just be role of cameraman.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get away, go away. Up, up, up. Thrust, 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 thrust,
Oh. What's the hull percentage at?
46.
What are you doing? I just telepresence into a shit show. I thought you guys were professionals.
What's that over there?
What made you think that?
Look, there's a ship there. Look.
There is. Am I gonna go and oh, I can't deploy right now. Too low. Can you get some altitude?
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna shoot it and then it'll come and blow me up? Yeah.
He's probably stuck in the ground like all the other ships are at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna check see if it's wanted and stuff.
I can't see any of this information.
It is wanted, actually. Yes, it is.
Right. So if it's wanted and it's wanted for me, what shall we do?
Can you get out? You're out, yeah?
I'm out.
You're out. I still see you.
It's not a target. Oh, he is now.
How do I get to this?
And he says he's wanted by Colonia Council, and his name is Spanner.
I can't pick the
Big Spanner.
Don't block machine. What are you doing?
Right. So.
Oh God. Okay.
Spatula, you'll have to leave the crew and then join back in again if the
Okay,
roll panel is blank for you, because you're the only one with any weapons that can probably do any damage to this.
Okay, so machine, you'll have to reinvite me. Just give it a second for me to get back into my keel bag.
Alright.
Oh, now I'm stuck with this lovely view.
Hey there, Mr. Spanner. How are you doing today? Is anybody in the cockpit? So I don't see anybody.
Well, that's a bug. We found a bug, guys. We found a bug.
What's the bug? What's this bug?
Alright, send me an invite. This is the multi-crew can't do anything bug. And that's actually a real bug, not like the other bug bug report that I submitted.
Well, I'm sending hull repair limpets, and it's just doing 1% per limpet. That's not right either, is it?
It's called Elite Dangerous.
So I've used all my repair limpets, and
you can manufacture more.
I don't think I've got the materials.
It's just iron and nickel. Well, if a Scorpius could get out in an SRV, then maybe he could get him, but unfortunately you can't do that, because, you know...
Can't do that, multi-crew.
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, no one wants to do that. That sounds like a crazy idea.
Oh...
What happens if I try and land now, then?
You won't be able to do anything.
Landing gear disabled while fighter is deployed. God, they think of everything, don't they?
Alright, so the way to... Let's see if his landing gears, like, in the ground, because... Oh, I don't see that. Oop.
Here's me carefully sitting in front of him, being all menacing and stuff. And what are you doing?
I'm just positioning myself.
We're supposed to be a threatening presence. We're trying to put the fear into him.
Okay, then start shooting then.
Well, no, you're the only one with any guns that will hurt him. Are you shooting at him?
Yeah.
And he's just
this is really hard. This is the new money-making meta, people. You'll find a bunch of ships on the ground just sitting there, and they're completely defenseless. Let's see what his bounty ends up being.
He's not flinching. He's brave, bugger, I tell you.
Yeah. I've taken too many hits! He said that in the chat.
His glass is on fire.
Well, maybe if you did
his canopy.
He's probably just parked there sleeping, and we've just come along and ruined his day.
Yeah, so this is definitely bugged, isn't it? Because none of these ships are ever taking off.
No, I see them at every planet.
It's whenever you do any base planet missions. They just sit there, letting you blow the base up.
Oh, he's going to go back. Suddenly rusty.
Hey, wait, did we get a bounty for that?
No, we got some money.
I didn't get any.
8,000. No.
Hold on.
We'll get
you'll see it. You'll see it at the
Oh,
end.
okay. It's at the there we go.
Right. So let's see if we can find any more.
Yeah, let's go hunting. Let's go hunting for...
Obviously, that is there to guard the base that's stuck in the side of the mountain, isn't it?
But he was wanted. He wouldn't. If he's a wanted ship, he wouldn't be guarding a legitimate base.
I bet you if we went 10 kilometers away and then just came back, there'd be another one.
Oh, let's do that. Boop.
I also see Colonia Hub, and it's red for some reason. It's very pretty.
Because we're wanted, isn't it?
I'm wanted now. Oh no, you're wanted, machine. It's all right.
Yes.
So,
Just me.
right, I went off for a coffee there. What up?
Oh boy.
Yeah, it all went bad, didn't it? It all went bad. I turned me back for 5 minutes, you kids.
Oh, which way are you guys going?
I'm getting dizzy! Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Where are you going?
He's not going anywhere, especially.
I'm coming, just... Ah!
Oh!
So, will this base, will that let me clear my debts then?
There's another red circle here. We're in a red circle right now. I wonder if is there another base?
One of the factions that isn't attached. I don't know after Colonia what's what.
It's 294 kilometers away.
Watch us just stumble on a friggin' Guardian ruin or something.
That would be so awesome.
But like, how do people legitimately find this stuff, right?
I don't know.
Is it just
almost impossible?
It is, yeah. Unless you've got the that application, Dr. Kai's application, where you ramp up the. Oh, the thing went funny.
Oh, you can change the graphics settings.
Yeah, you ramp up the when it sort of spawns. Well, when you can. Hang on, let me see what the setting is. I'll tell you.
Which way are we going? Which way are we heading? These canyons are epic.
It's the model draw distance, and you can unlock it and ramp it right up, so you can basically see things from miles away.
What's that? I think it's just a shadow, but it's still worth investigating.
Oh, I was driving over a planet yesterday,
it's a shadow.
And the lighting was such that I thought like huge spiders are going to crawl out of cracks in the ground. It was spooky as hell.
Ooh.
Has anyone been to that planet that was Yamix? One with the really, really deep canyons?
Well, Yamix has, for one.
Well, yeah, I need you two.
Ah! Getting out of range, machine!
Oh, yeah. Oh no, you're gonna die.
Oh shoot! Oh no! Did you blow up too?
No, I'm fine.
I've got plenty more where that come from.
I knew about that thing. Didn't you know about that thing?
I wasn't paying attention. As usual.
I was heading towards Colonia Hub. And I didn't want to jump out of the going to Super Cruise because it would have destroyed you, but I destroyed you anyway. Can you get access to another one? Or is it still constructing?
You know what's cool is the Anaconda has these little flappy wings on the back.
Oh, you didn't just see me do this flight assist off loop the loop. It's awesome.
What a cool visual. Yeah, this was a nice spot. The Pee-Pee Canyons. The Pee-Pee Canyons of Colonia. Yeah, I guess those flappy things are part of the damage animation.
Oh yeah, the Anaconda is the only ship that has a damage model.
Which is very cool. I wish all ships had this.
Yep.
So wait, with 2 people in here, how come you only get 1 extra pip?
No, I've got 2.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's showing 2 weapons. If you want to stick them to systems, be.
Oh,
so when I hit the ground, I've got a bit more shields to protect me.
Should have done that before I entered the fighter.
Oi! You fucking psycho!
Oh, that'd be your inability to drive in a straight line.
You know what? Life does not happen in a straight line. Why should I?
Yes, spatula happens. That's what that's.
Life is a series of tight little circles.
If you
Wait,
can't
I'm seeing other.
children, I'll put you in the back.
I'm seeing other pips on my radar, guys.
You're gonna put me in the back with your.
I'll take your toys off you.
Hey, there's a Viper here.
I'll put you where the NPCs live.
No, don't put me in the back. With the
Hey, I found one. I found a Viper.
Right.
Hey,
Is he on
what's
the
this? Yes.
All right.
He's on the ground. And there's also something here. What the hell is
Okay.
this? Oh, it's like a crashed satellite.
Ooh. Okay.
Do I have a data point thing? Hey, machine, you gotta come scan this thing.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Let me just take care of this little skimmer that's guarding it.
Oh, that's another bounty on our heads now, is it? When you kill that skimmer.
Maybe.
I
50-50.
doubt it.
Either we're wanted or it was wanted. Oh, yeah, we got a bounty.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
just add it to the rest.
Utterly ridiculous.
Hey, what's that? Looks like a commodity. It's stuck in the ground.
Oh, I now have a Cobra Mark III coming.
Crystal
Is he
shards!
He's attacking us.
Yeah, what are crystal
Yes.
shards? Wait, who?
Well, go on, you fighters. Go and get him.
Alright, alright.
Chop, chop. That's what you're for.
Oh, there's
Machine,
two of
you
them.
scan the data.
Oh,
We'll protect you
Let's
from
fight.
the.
Oh, I've got a fucking
Go and
bounty.
fight.
Wait, what?
There's a bounty. We're
Oh,
attacking.
I just got kicked.
Well, did he shoot you?
Oh, come on, he's shooting at us. So we
I
should-
know, right?
Yeah,
Kicking
but
anyone.
if you're wanted, he might be shooting you because you're wanted, and it gives him carte blanche to shoot you, doesn't it?
Can we not protect ourselves then?
No, because you're wanted.
Yeah.
If you protect yourself, you just get more wanted. Ooh.
This shit. These cannons are terrible.
This is ridiculous.
They look pretty though.
In an SRV while fighters are out? Are you mad?
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get out of here, aren't I?
Yeah,
'Cause when
and,
it's-
and I'm probably going to end the stream here because it's almost hitting the 3-hour mark. And
Yeah,
I
run
gotta
away.
do some stuff. But yeah, Keelback is a new seat. So for you people that were, all about the free Keeley thing, they slapped one in. They basically just, it looks like it actually like hovers, it literally hovers above like the vent.
With a bounty like that, we should be closer, don't you think? Closer to my lasers. That's what he just said.
You can literally see the vent under it. So literally that seat is floating.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, the seat is floating in the Keelback.
Ooh, that looked good.
There's literally, you can see the door. There's nothing. It's literally hovering. In fact, both the seats are hovering. That's weird. Well, I guess I can't fault them for those kind of details. I should be sitting in my cockpit, not looking at myself.
Yes, you
I-
can.
My
She needs to
immersion.
get out of here, mate.
All
right.
they're not shooting at me yet.
Well, people, give me the 07 headed into the chat, just like Nico's doing there. Oh yeah, and the other guy. And yeah, we'll do some CQC next week, and look out for random streams in the week. And I'll be working on a video soon, but no promises on when that's coming out. And all the
Yeah.
people that are here might be
Join the
in
club
that,
on that one.
in some way. We'll have to coordinate to figure out when to shoot this stuff, because I was going to do some of it today, but I got tired. Especially with you guys are all angry and salty, which is which is perfectly acceptable.
Did you just ram me there?
No, I just did a
All right.
loop.
But goodbye, folks. Check out Commander Turgeon, Commander Scorbus, Commander Machine, Commander Proxim, Commander Yamix, and who else was here earlier? Someone else.
Plater.
Oh, that's right, Plater. Yes, and Commander Plater. Check them all out. I don't know how. Use your imagination.
Third-party tools.
But until next time, stay Dangus. Goodbye.
Take care. Bye.
Good night.
Hasta la vista.